Hello, hello.
Hello.
You guys.
How are we all doing? Special guest Dave is here.
Special guest. Back for a limited time.
Back for a limited time. Special engagement. Those screws are not going to work. How's everybody doing on their Sunday? How was your Saturdays?
Yeah. It was interesting. I was traveling.
How was yours?
It was pretty good. I got a lot of stuff done. I think I did a Falcon issue. I did a Lotus issue.
Nice.
Which normally takes all day. So, yeah, those aren't long enough either. Interesting. Okay.
Yes, Gary, my wife released me for a moment. She knows I have a bunch of work to do down here, so she let me go. So, very true.
That's not true. Dave put his foot down. He goes, I'm going to the hobby bench.
No. Unfortunately.
All right. We'll run around the table here, and then I'll get to chat. Dave, since you were here first and you're up in the corner, what are you working on today?
So I'm working on another resin figure. This one is going to be Storm, unironically. So somebody had asked last time I was on about this character, and actually I had somebody interested in it. So that's what I'm going to be working on. I just have the base you can see in my hand here, and her parts are strewn about here. So I'm actually hoping to get most of her painted while you guys are here today. So
that'd be cool.
It's just pretty straightforward character today. So that's what I got.
Awesome. And Ken, still on the hind?
Yeah, I'm still working on a hind. It requires a lot of filling and sanding, so just still working on that. Right now I'm taping up my canopy so I can paint that as well. That's kind of what I'm doing.
Excellent. I am going to do my damnedest to finish the LaFerrari today.
Nice.
Got to try everything I can. I did go through the instructions, which say to use DD screws on these little plastic caps inside the rear engine cover. There's not enough DD screws. So, and the Italian instructions say to use J screws, which that also is not going to work because J screws have countersunk heads. So I'm going to find the screw that's supposed to be used here. It might be these A screws. We're going to play with them a little bit. Once we get past that, then we'll just keep running through and see if we can get to it. I mean, this is technically there's only 100 stages. This is technically stage 97. So we will see. There's a lot to do still. Go back to this. Let me run it back to the top of chat. Eric is here. He says, afternoon all. Hey, Eric. Gary's here. Hey, Gary. How goes it? Chase is here. Hello, Chase. Welcome. David, morning, afternoon, evening. You know, I had a boss who used to say that because we were a 24-hour shop. He'd come in. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Let's see. Yes, you heard he answered that. Kenneth is here. Hello, when anyone watch my favorite YouTube heroes are playing Xbox. Can't wait to get to my Poacher Line 92. I saw you finish your Subaru. Congrats. Excellent. Andrew is here. We all kind of stream bombed his stream yesterday. Val just jumped on there and kept him company. It was a good stream.
It was.
David is incredible and amazing, just like everyone else. Where's Ian and Buckman? Ian said what did he say? He was going to be late for something. I don't know what he said. And Jordan should be here, but his power went out. So I'm sure will join when his power returns. Kenneth says, David, that's amazing. He's going to be excited to see if you finish it. Trent says, hey, guys. Kenneth says, amazing Ken, amazing Todd, excellent. Eric says, good to see Ken back after Jordan ended him. And then Gary says, Todd, did you get those decals? I don't know. Should I go check the mail? Maybe. I can.
So, did you guys hear my compressor there just a second ago?
Not really.
No,
I don't
I
think so.
couldn't.
Oh,
No,
good.
I
Then
didn't hear.
that's the new one, so that's good. It's much quieter.
Let me find this screw, Gary, and then I will go check the mailbox. It's like 150 degrees outside, so I don't know if I want to do that. But...
Oh, it's only 120. Quit complaining.
It's probably somewhere in the middle is the problem. I don't want the screw to be too long. It is questionable. Oh, I know what I need to do. I did talk to Mike Lane extensively yesterday. And I also sent him the same information I sent to Steve Dimsko about the decals for the Enterprise, for the registry, which is also what I think Gary is talking about. What other screws do we have here? Someone do something stupid so we don't have Ian withdraw. Ian will show, I'm sure. He will be here.
Oh, yeah, he'll be here.
All right, look at this
He misses
glue.
us.
I'm going to take it out of this little stabilizing thing here.
Uh-oh.
Loosen the lid. Start wobbling it around. Oh, wait, no, I'm not in.
Yeah, no, you have to spill it all to your desk, ruin the mat, everything.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me find some Tamiya paint that I don't ever use and a pair of Knipex.
If they don't have eyeballs on them, they're not accurate.
Oh.
Todd can
Oh,
use
wow.
a pin to measure the depth of the screw hole. I can. Yes. Let's see.
Such a clever bunch watching us.
Ah, these A screws will work. What a brilliant idea. Let's give it a shot. These feel really fat. Oh, yeah. Those screws are too thick now. All right. Too thick, too long, too short. Just can't win here. All right, so we need the thinner metal, like an M screw. WH. Yeah, I went through and counted the remaining screws, and we should have plenty to finish it. These are double A. They look too short. Hey, Stephen Haynes, welcome.
That compressor I can definitely hear.
That one I can
Yes.
hear.
Yeah, sorry.
Yep, those aren't long enough.
I'll have to send you guys a link for the one I got. I was actually shocked. It's only like $80 on Amazon. Really nice.
What do we have these?
All right. Try a little trick here.
Morning.
Hi, Dave and Tyler, the brains of the dysfunctional group. Yeah, well. Is Jordan's new name Crash? No, it should be, I don't know, something Quitter. Since he's a stream killer.
Did he like exit out like Ian did that time? Is that what he did?
I was the first one to do it. And to be fair, the apps, the mobile app on the phone is not super great. It is, oh, that might just work. Where it looks like you're just leaving the studio, it actually ends the stream.
Right.
I don't know. I don't know if they just expect you to just exit the app and that's how you leave the stream. Because when we did that, it just froze like his part of the stream just froze, and I had to kick him out to the back thing until he finally dropped out. There's got to be a way. I haven't played with the mobile app enough to do that, but I was the first one to do it because I was taking a close-up of the fire truck and showing the lights off, and then I went to close it on my phone, and I ended the stream. So,
Oh, okay.
let's try. These are H screws that I'm going to try. H.
Are those just extra screws you have laying around, Todd?
No, the Ferrari, they give you all the screws up front, except for a few that come during the kit. But for this, it's the only time I've ever seen that, where all of the screws are supplied in advance. Another thing that's very strange about this particular piece is the way it overhangs right here. But I don't know. It's the way it sits on here. These H screws work fine. That is in there. Okay. Let's see. That was a compliment on David. Thank you. Eric says, no, Jordan killed Kenny. Yes. It's too bad, too, because I actually said on the stream, which it had already ended, but you guys missed it, so you missed it. I'm like, when Jordan was getting ready to leave, I'm like, Jordan, don't kill the stream. Don't kill the stream. It was, he had already pushed the button, and the stream was dead. So I had to go run in the other room and start up a new stream, and then Buck provided links to the new one. It was a whole fiasco. That's what happens. But it's not the first time, and it's probably not the last time that something like that happens. It just happens. I've done it. Ian's done it. Jordan's done it. I think Donnie did it once. It just.
I thought Donnie was the only guy who didn't do it.
That's what he wants you to think.
Well, it was him that I heard it from. So did Ian make it home from the wedding he was at yet then? Or is he still coming back?
He just said he was going to be late. And I know he said he had to drive to Chattanooga that morning or yesterday. So I don't know if that means that that's an all-day thing from Georgia. I have no idea. No idea. I don't like going to weddings. I don't like weddings and I don't like funerals.
How about retirement parties?
Oh, those are okay.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't bother coming back in the stream the other night. I just went on and ended up becoming a viewer because my camera was just way out. Like it was really slow. Today it's still kind of slow.
Yeah, it's a little slow. It's not terrible. We can still see what's going on, but
yeah, not as bad as Friday was.
all right. Anybody watch the Partwork show this morning?
No.
I don't think they said anything crazy new. The Dalek is coming. It is confirmed that the Ford Falcon XB will be going to the UK and the US. Mark is here. Hey, Mark. It's only a couple hours from Chattanooga to Atlanta. Okay, good to know, Gary. So, He should be home in no time. Oh no, battery's almost dead. I'll never run into that problem again where I was taking pictures and didn't have any batteries and everything was dead.
That's frustrating.
Well, this battery was marked as charged and it's completely dead. All right, next. That's why I ended up with like 6 of them. So. How about you? Do you have juice? Oh, yeah. All right, good. All right. So we have sorted that fiasco out. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. So that was step 8 of stage 97. Now we get to make some doohickeys. That's an official term, by the way.
I love those.
You love doohickeys.
Doohickeys.
Nothing wrong with that.
Here, I'll bring the camera down a little bit. That's not staring at the mic because I had the mic way off to the side and I was listening to the stream back and I'm much quieter than everybody else and this mic is way over there. So
where's that?
It was way off to the side, my mic. I had it pointed at my face, but I think it's one of those mics that if you're like not right in front, it's really designed for you to be right in front of it.
Yeah.
So.
Jordan, if you're watching, you don't need to be embarrassed. You can just come on. You don't have to say your power's out. We won't make too much fun of you for ending the stream.
Yeah, yes, we will.
Shh, don't tell him.
Yeah, he gets the no for a while. Let's see. Looks like he's doing a base for one of his soft porn figurines. I don't know. Is she soft porn? This version?
No.
This is just Rogue.
Oh my gosh, you guys are awful. It's Storm, and she's fully clothed. I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Hey, my girlfriend said the same thing when she was watching the stream. You know.
Which one?
All of them.
X23 is like she literally the only thing she has out is her mouth.
She calls them the big booby models.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah, but that's all. That's most comic females.
I know.
Gravity defying.
If it has anything to do with you know, anime, or if it has to do with superhero, that's just what you're going to get. So
yeah,
that's pretty normal.
Back in the day, I was part owner of a comic book shop in the mid 90s.
Let's see. Does he ride on the Chattanooga Choo Choo? I have no idea. I think he drove. I asked in stream, but he didn't respond. What's the Flying Scotsman Orient Express? Probably couldn't find a track 29. I have no idea what they're talking about in chat. They're just off on a tangent.
Well, are they talking about stuff about the song? Chattanooga Choo Choo?
Well, that's not a good sign. Where the hell? Where are my P screws? DD CC1. J. Oh, I'm not supposed to see if they're in the other room. I didn't pull them out on the table, did I? Americans don't even know the Glenn. Oh, Glenn Miller song. Yeah, I don't have my P screws here. That sounds terrible. Oh, in there. Wrong slot. I hate it when it goes in the wrong slot. That's the worst.
Oh, it's not so as bad for you as it is for the receiver of the wrong slot. Wrong slotting.
It's not as bad for me. It's pretty bad for the hole. So
yeah.
See how you missed us, Dave?
Thing, right?
Yeah, you guys give me crap about painting a model that has a nice pair, and you guys are talking about sticking it in the wrong slot. You can't win for trying, man.
I'm not giving you hell. I don't have a problem with those models. That's
okay.
But yeah, you stick a screw in the wrong slot or in the wrong hole. I mean, it's liable to do some damage either the screw or the hole, and then you're messing up the whole thing.
Nice try.
What do you mean?
Listen to him try to save it. He's trying to
save it. Yeah. I know what you're trying to do.
All right. Second verse, same as the first.
A little bit louder and a little bit worse.
That's right.
I thought the standard would be higher without Ian. Yeah, I don't know, guys. It ain't me. It ain't me.
No, it's not Dave.
Besides, I think all I showed you guys so far was an X-Men symbol base. I think everything else is over there. I need more.
Hey, taking off, Mark? Have a good one, man.
See you, man.
Take care.
All right, so we have made our, I think these are hood supports, the pins to hold the rear deck up, which we now have to bring back over. Be smart. Nope. I believe they go something like that with a pin holder. There's one. There's two. And those are held in with M screws. I'm talking because nobody else is. So.
Sorry, I'm
It's
focused.
Okay. I'm just trying to keeping it from being dead air. Is all I'm doing.
Yeah, I don't want it to be dead air either. That's where Ian comes in really handy. He kind of like
because he never stops talking. It's actually good for a stream.
Yeah, it's really good.
I mean, it's not good for anybody else that wants to say anything, but
if we say his name 3 times, he'll appear.
That's true.
Ian.
Uh-oh.
Wait for it.
That would be funny if he had popped right in.
How about Jordan?
Oh yeah, Pizza the Hut, Pizza the Hut, Pizza the Hut.
Yeah, I saw photos in Discord. And I'm like, yeah, I definitely missed something the other night.
Oh, he completely redid the video too.
Yes, he did.
If you get on his channel, you'll see what I mean.
Okay. I'll get caught up here soon. That did not go right. Yeah, so our trip to DC, we I shouldn't say trip to DC. We kind of stopped in DC on the way home from the beach, and my wife wanted to go to like the Holocaust Museum, and my wife, yeah, and I wanted to take her over to like the Washington Monument and the Lincoln Memorial because she had never seen that either. So I thought, well, like, let's just go do the whole DC thing, and we walked around. It was like 100 degrees, you know, concrete everywhere, a little bit of shade underneath the trees, but we were just dying. It was so humid. And then, for whatever reason, I'm thinking maybe it had to do with the humidity. Like, some of the stuff in the Holocaust Museum, they, like, took it off display. Like, some of the really cool pieces they had there, like, the really, like, shocking things.
Yeah.
They had them taken out, so my wife's like, well, that sucked. And it was so crowded and people weren't moving. You couldn't even like go along and read all the things in the museum. So like, this really sucks. So crowded, so hot. So same thing at the monuments. It's just hot outside. You didn't want to hang around too long. It's crowded. And then I ran into this group of people that, let's just suffice it to say that I got in I listened to them and debated with them for about a half an hour, and then I realized that they were just some weird, messed up cult that was essentially, how do you want to say? Oh, I'll tell you what. The end message that my wife took away from it, because she got mad and walked away, and because the end message of the guy, what he was getting at after that half an hour was essentially that all white people are going to go to hell and all black people are going to go to heaven.
Oh. Because
of the color of their skin. I was like, oh, okay. But he claimed...
That's a very racist religion.
Extreme... Well, the thing of it is, he claimed to be a Christian group, and I was like, I'm a Christian. I know my Bible. And he started quoting verses at me, and I said, I can quote verses back to you, too, that refute what you're saying. And he got really mad when I did that. And he pulled out some dictionary that tried to argue my definition of the words. And I said, no, you're telling me that this word means this thing sometimes? What does it mean other times then? Well, but this dictionary says, I'm like, the dictionary is crap. The Bible says this, and you're wrong. It's like, you guys sit here and tell me you're talking about false teachers. You are the false teachers. I was like, I can't sit here and listen to this anymore. I walked away.
Yeah.
Like, I literally argued point for point for a half an hour with that guy, pulled verses out of the Bible, and he goes, oh, well, that's not what it means. That's like, what do you mean that's not what it means? It's literally what it says. He goes, we are adding to God's word. I said, no, I'm not. You're reading it. I said, you're picking and choosing.
Let's not get too religious, Dave.
No, the point is, the guy was just cherry picking stuff and arguing with me. Can't get too religious. Heaven forbid I might offend someone. I was offended, let's put it that way. And it wasn't because he was speaking about religion. It was just some guy pushing a political agenda and using the Bible as an excuse. And there's people that do that, unfortunately. Use anything to make a buck.
You know, it's sad when people do that.
All right. Move some stuff out of the way because I got to take a picture. Things in the background. Strange cups of water with weird colors in them. That's always a thing on a modeling bench, apparently.
Oh, yeah.
isn't it? You know what I mean? Like,
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
definitely. I think you said he was working on stage 97, Don.
this is the end of 97. Yes. All right, back to it. Now what are we gonna do? I feel like there was parts left over. Go back and check that. 95, 96. What did we not use? 97. We did not use these. Or what did I do with those two other little parts? I know I had them. Are they still stuck to the inside of this thing? One of them is. Uh-oh. That's not a good sign. Where's the other one?
Uh-oh, it's not a good sign.
No. I should have two of these. They were stuck to the inside of this, which means now they could be anywhere. All right. Floor check.
I checked the floor monster.
Scavenger hunt.
Mm-hmm. Could be anywhere. Aha!
Right there.
Luckily, I didn't roll over it in my chair, so that's a good sign.
Oh, I've done that before.
Crunch. Oh, crap.
Mm.
Well, time to see how good my scratch building skills are.
Yeah, really.
Or just time to move on to another model.
Sometimes that's what you got to do. You just got to be like, oh.
Yep.
All right. We did that. We did that. We did that. We did that. It is time for stage 98. We're almost there. 3 little stages to go, they say. 3 little stages. I mean, the pack's really small. Doesn't look like there's much going on in here. Hopefully that's really the case. Step 1, retrieve the stabilizer bar from stage 42. Oh. Okay. Ah. I never even opened that bag. Oh, I did. Well, I didn't lose that bag. How's that sound?
That's
There you go.
good too.
That works.
Okay. Put the bar in place, attach it along tie rods using type 2, type L. Oh no, L. L screws. All right. Get this turn toward us. You really got to be careful with this model because you cannot grab it by the doors. Or at least you shouldn't.
I'll remember that when I get there.
So I grab it by this ledge behind the doors because this is metal, and by the front nose. All right. This sits on top of these like so. I see what they want you to do with this. Okay.
So that base looks pretty good.
That looks excellent.
Yeah.
Did you just mask that live on stream?
I masked it just before we started stream, actually.
Excellent.
One piece down. Thanks, Darn.
You know what? I am not going to do that first. I am going to do this first.
That's probably a wise decision.
Now comes the fun
Oh,
part.
no.
No,
Is that in that model? Is she wearing like the jeans, or is that the? Oh yeah, I see jean pockets.
you would think it's jeans, but the picture shows it in like black
Oh, okay.
pants. So like black leather is what we're going for. Which black is always like the most annoying thing to try to paint, because if you just paint it black, it's boring as all get out.
Yeah, you gotta use colors close to black, but not black.
Yeah.
Like your German
Let's
grays
see what
and
else we got.
double
Kim says,
blacks.
wow, I'll get that. Looks good. Dave, ditto, great start. Yep. And those going with type D. D's and Dave. A little bit of oil. Well, this is exciting. My girlfriend got pulled over for speeding yesterday.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
She didn't get a ticket.
Well, now we need to know how she got out of that.
She had her kids in the car, and she wasn't going that fast, and
Oh.
she's a girl. Cop was a guy. 2 and 2 equals 4.
Mm-hmm.
They probably would have hauled me out to jail.
Generally, when I was doing that, I would usually have my mind made up before I even stepped foot out of my vehicle, whether that person was getting a ticket from me or not.
Yep. You know, the cops that I did ride-alongs and stuff with that were friends of mine, and they would take me. I remember one time we pulled out of the police station. We were just leaving the station in the cruiser, and the first car we got behind, he turned his lights on and pulled him over. And I'm like, what? And he goes, oh, this guy's going to have lots of stuff wrong. Like, you just had a vibe, and he was right. The guy had a chain link steering wheel. You know, I mean, like, no registration, no license. You know, half the bulbs were burned out on the car. I mean, he goes, oh, I know. He goes, you just know. I'm like, okay. And he was right. He was absolutely right. And then we got called to a DUI, and he's like, well, there's the rest of our night shot.
Yeah, they take up a lot of time.
Because one of my friends was a female cop, and so every time they had a female person, they always called her over to search them. You know.
Yeah.
There's a whole thing. But he did like to go code 3 to go get ice cream though. That was fun.
Oh. Can't say I've ever done that.
Hey Keith, welcome.
Hi, Keith.
Hey, Keith.
And one of my L screws is much longer. One of these screws is not like the other.
It happens.
Yeah, see this? One of those screws is not like the other.
That one right there.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing in there. I just realized I bent my camera. Sorry. Sometimes when I'm taking pictures, I use the camera as leverage to prop my hand against, so it moves. All right. I am going to tell people there is nothing stopping you from putting this bar in back in stage 42. Nothing. You have the screws, you have the parts. There's nothing in the way. Oh, I should take a picture of that. Like, I don't know why they have you wait.
I was going to say, why would they have you wait then? Seems odd.
You know, this is one of those bills that just does that sometimes. And you're just like, okay. That's right, Eric. One screw is a little more excited than the others.
Let's try blue, huh? Yeah, blue? Yeah, blue. Let's try blue. See what happens when we do blue.
All right. Our flippy floppy stabilizer bar is now in place. We still haven't actually opened the parts yet for this stage. What do you think this screw? This is this long screw is an unknown. FFE. Nope. 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 I have no idea what this is. This other screw is, but it's not an L screw. So I'm just gonna put it in the bottom of the box. All right, that was steps 1, 2, and 3. Step 4, take the bar supports. Oh, we already did that. Oh, skip that. Skip that. What? Oh, wait a minute. The brackets are different? Fix the bracket with the protruding hole on the right-hand side. What? The hell are they talking about? Hang on.
Holding.
What
Holding.
protruding hole? There's no protruding hole. These brackets are exactly the same.
You know, if Donnie was on here, he'd be telling me that these pants are already painted black. What do you think? Right?
If Donnie was on here,
Yeah, why not?
I don't question Donnie's painting, so he might question yours, though.
I mean, he would say these are already black. Right? Doesn't blue look black?
Yes. Well, I mean, black when it grays or it gets worn, it usually turns kind of bluish, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's because of the blue ink they use.
Ah, they were talking about these brackets, not the
There you
entire
go.
brackets. Talking about these. I was wondering. I had these in my box. I'm like, are we ever going to put these in? All right, secure them to the rear cross member. The pictures are terrible, so I'm going to take really nice ones.
So generally, are the instructions for those kits online?
All the blue ones are.
They are. They're in PDF format. I think
Right.
originally at some point they were they were magazines.
Yeah.
Pretty sure this is going to sit like that. That looks mostly correct. And this one's going to sit like that. So we're going to take a picture. Oh, that didn't sound good. What was that? So we know which one is which.
Putting together this super tiny fan for the cockpit. Whoa. There it goes.
Let's see. Donnie's training is flies to ride, drive, and fly all his miles. Yes. He has quite the collection of flies.
More of a family, you would call it.
I would go absolutely insane if I had that many flies in my house. Because you know they're landing on you. And I'm just, no, I couldn't. Four AA screws.
At this point, it almost looks like she's wearing jeans because I'm painting them like blue jean color.
So are you doing that just kind of like a base coat, and then you'll do the black over it?
Yeah, I have a transparent black color here.
Ah, Don's right. Lord of the Flies. I love it. I love it. That's fantastic. Now,
What are you apologizing for, Don? You don't like my blue jeans? I'm about to turn them black if it makes you feel any better. Well, at least I will in a moment because her jacket. Wait, is her jacket? Like, that's one thing I don't like about this character. Is that all she's wearing is black.
yeah, but there's a lot of characters that are like that. I mean, I would think you'd have to get pretty good at painting black.
Oh, yeah. Actually, it probably makes more sense to paint the dark blue first. I'm learning as I go here. So,
Don meant to apologize about your pet flies.
oh, do I have flies?
It's more of a Donnie thing, not so much of a David thing.
Oh,
Oh yeah, that's a Donnie, a Donnie-ism.
do I have a fly buzzer around my thing or what?
Do you?
I don't know. That's what I was asking.
David said Donnie, so that's what I thought he meant. Donnie's always got a fly that's flying around on screen, but he says it's not the same one, so that's even more worrisome.
Thumb cramp. Oh,
those are the
Okay.
worst.
Let go of the model. My thumb's like, no.
You know, doing a kit like this one really makes you realize how good we have it now with the kits. Because here I'm searching for model parts in on every different sprue, because they don't go in any sort of order.
Oh, like a TACOM kit?
Yeah, or any kit nowadays.
Oh, no. New kits, they're all like that. Nope.
Yep.
TACOM still does that. Buggers.
Yeah. This is a Revel kit from '86, so it's bad.
Oh, yeah. Airbrushing seam lines. Oh, yeah. Who doesn't like that? She's got really nice
love doing
seams.
that.
She's got really nice seam lines right here, too.
All right, those brackets are in. Retrieve the oil vapor recovery tank from stage 87. Okay. I'm sure I have that here somewhere.
See, it really sounds like you get to know, what parts of a car are.
I wouldn't trust a part work to tell you what the car parts are. They're wrong all the time.
At least you're better off than your average person who knows nothing.
Yeah, I mean, that could be. Place in the engine compartment using the 3 pins holes with the highlighted circles, arrows in the first image. What?
Thanks, Don. It's when I'm painting these figures, I like to do a lot of pre-shading, which is literally the opposite of what I do on my tanks. So it's actually kind of fun for me too. It's a totally different process. I spend more time pre-shading, preparing for the final coat. When I'm making my tanks, all I do is post-shading.
You don't do like black basing on your tanks?
I do the black primer, but that's it.
Yeah.
I don't do the white and black that a lot of people do.
Yeah, that's what I do. I do the black and then I mottle in the some white in there.
It's a good technique, but the trick is you have to have really, really thin paint as your top coat, or else it's a complete waste of time. And that's usually the problem you run into.
I don't.
No, I don't mean you. I just mean in general. Like if it's really easy to spray too much or have an issue and then just cover it all up.
Well, yeah, exactly. I mean, you wasted all your time.
Yeah, I see what these are supposed to go on. I got you.
Now let's try flipping it around and put it this way. I don't know why I started with the lighter color to start. That was kind of silly. I feel like this blue isn't light enough. Add some more white into it. It's just so. I mean, you can shade black afterwards, but it's just so much harder to shade black
Yeah.
afterwards. All you do is shade it with gray.
Yep.
Very difficult. It's very difficult to do it and have it make sense. Whereas here, I can just play around with all these pre-shading colors, and if I don't like it, you just throw another one on. You know, it's not a big deal. It's not near enough white. This should almost be like baby blue for this to look right. What I'm doing here off on the side where you guys probably can't see is I'm just mixing it. I don't know if you guys can see me doing that.
No, we can just see you holding the figure.
Okay, yeah. I'm mixing paint over here in my cup. Oh, yeah, there we go. Ah! I hate when that happens. Stupid needle saver doesn't do anything except cause problems. Off you go.
That's the ticket. Let's see. I'm actually enjoying your technique. I hate autocorrect. The NTT debate the rates and labeling the start as an oil pump, running the oil breather to the start. Yes. Yeah. Like on this one, there's 3 holes in the bottom of this. This one's bigger. And if you look down inside of here, there's 3 pins on the top of the gearbox that this sits on. And it's going to have to be forced a little bit. But they want you to drop this long, weird part down into this hole. So it sits down there like that. But you're going to have a hell of a time because the throttle body, which I popped off, was here on the end of the airbox. And you really can't get past it. So you want to pop that off. So I'm just testing fitment right now to see what's the easiest way to get that on there.
See how she looks pretty. Oh, that's just blowing that blue way out, isn't it? Yeah, whatever. It's not as bright as it looks there. I'm sure my camera's blowing out that blue color. But the point is, it's all darker blues from the bottom and then lighter blues from the top. Let's see. If I zoom in, will that help it?
Yeah, it's a little bit better when you zoom in.
Yeah, you can see dark blue from the bottom, light blue from the top. Same thing as like a black and white zenithal, but just with blues. I'm gonna do this under her pants a little bit. 2 cameras going twice the fun.
So, Dave, when someone orders one of those from you, how long does it usually take for you to kind of print it out and do it up and everything?
So, what I tell everyone is to plan for 2 weeks.
Yep.
It takes me, depending on which print it is, it takes me anywhere from 1 to, I would say at most 3 days to print it out. And then it usually takes me about 3 to 5 days to paint one. So that's why I always say 2 weeks, because like right now I have three of them I got to do. This is the first one. So
okay, yeah.
Factor all that time in, you know.
Don said he had a similar issue with the rear valance on the Vet. Could not put the muffler halves together without losing the rear valance. That's all right. I messed with this rear. I messed with this. I'll move this back a little bit. the rear tail of this. I messed with it so much that I literally scratched all of the paint off the top of my exhaust tips because they go through two holes. They go through two holes in photo etch. The photo etch just scratched the living crap out of the plastic.
So what did you end up doing?
Just left them. They don't stick out that much, and it's just the way it is. Because I glue my tips on, which they're not coming off now. I could have ordered new ones, but I glued them on because they didn't. They were just like friction fit, and you just pop on, and they just stay there. And if you bump them, they'll fall off. So I glued them on because I didn't think it would be a big deal. But now you know, and knowing is half the battle.
G.I. Joe. All right.
I'm going to put my little bug eyes on. I made a mark on the side of this. I just want to see where it is. Right.
That looks pretty good.
Aha.
Well, I'm like zoomed way in. You guys probably couldn't see anything. Like you're trying to manage two cameras.
It's on there.
So after I have this blue coat on, the idea is to cover it with some black. I don't know. Maybe I might do some few highlights in like almost white. Like just a very, very, very light blue. I want to make sure there's plenty of contrasting and different blending of colors. So like there's a slightest amount of blue in there. So now if I just take some white. Where'd it go? Yeah. Looks a little white in there. There we go. It's almost like a light gray blue color. Yeah.
Gary, that was a fan. It goes in the front part here for the front. I guess he's the gunner in the front seat. And now I have that one here that goes in the back seat, but it doesn't really have a clear mounting position. So I'm just kind of trying to figure out where I need to put that. All for it kind of right here beside the door on the frame, but yeah, I don't know. Just trying to figure it out before I attach it.
Oh yeah, here we go. Let's take a look at this.
All right.
So we're gonna try
Take the inverter assembly. Trigger. Place it in its correct position. That's all it says.
You can see that with any model kit. Place it in its correct position.
Coupling
Yeah,
it with
seriously.
the oil tank. Does it go here?
There it goes.
No. Yes. What does this sit on? Oh, so there's 2 pegs back here. Those 2 pegs go in these 2 little bracket holes. That's supposed to clear this thing. Okay. So we have to get a little creative. These wires have to go.
Now we have some serious blue. Look at that gradient you got there in the blues. That's
nice.
That should look really nice when we paint it black. Or it's going to be a colossal disaster, one of the two.
That's gonna.
But we will find out.
Well, as long as you do it thin enough.
Well, actually, it's a contrast paint from Citadel I'm going to use, which is already very. It's actually translucent.
Oh, that'll be perfect.
Can I get that to fit? Aha! I see, says the blind man as he picked up the hammer and saw. Those 3 go back there. I'm going to jump ahead a little bit because I want to see where these wires go. So like they just have these just coming out here to the side, doing nothing. All right. Let's try to save some people some headache here.
Yeah, no, we're going to stick. Okay. Stick with this.
No, that'll work better coming. All right, so put that back off. These need to go the same way, even though it doesn't want to.
Gloves are off.
Because that goes right there.
Hey, GB.
Hello.
What's up, JB? JB, what the hell am I doing? GB.
All right, you guys want to see what this looks like when we throw black on it?
Yes.
Let's give it.
As I tell my wife all the time, let me clean my airbrush first. I need to change my gloves. Those other gloves were getting a little dirty. So, is there any more like stages after stage 100 on the LaFerrari, or is it not like a fan home? Okay, good.
No, it's done. There is technically a stage 101 that what they never translated to English. I have the German version, and it basically tells you how to fix all the alignment issues. You know, like if the doors don't open or if the panels don't align up or whatever, it tells you how to fix all those things. And I'm like, you probably should have included that.
So wasn't there an issue with one of the doors not opening or something?
Well, from what I can tell, I mean, mine opened fine, so I don't.
Okay.
But if the sound is playing, like if the motor's running or you play the horn or something, it doesn't have enough juice from battery alone to open the doors. The door will go up like halfway.
Okay, so you need
batteries aren't enough to do the audio and the indoors at the same time.
I got you.
I need a drink. Bring a drink.
All right. On we move. Let's try this out. It's either going to work really well or it's going to be a colossal failure.
We're here with you. We'll see how it goes.
I'm pretty sure I used something similar to this technique on Magic, and it worked out okay. I just did not go that refined with the blues. So.
Don says, I think Wayne is having the issue with the door as well.
That's what I remember. Can you guys see that? Oh, whoa. Okay, sure. Do whatever you want.
Do we need to make you big?
No. Just trying to pull this over so you guys can see. My hand's not in the way. Let's give this a whirl. See the magic happen. I hope.
Oh, we're gonna make Dave big for this.
Yeah, definitely gotta.
Let's watch this magic happen.
I don't know if it's going to happen, but I'm going to try. I don't know if you guys can see it. It looks really good on the knees there.
No, yeah, it does. GB, Dave's working on a figure of Storm that he's painting up. I'm working on a Revel Hind from 1986. And Todd is working on is the Ferrari?
Yeah, the LaFerrari.
Yep. All right. That's good enough. That helps me.
It's almost like spraying her with a wash. It's like you got to be so thin with it.
Yeah, you don't want to destroy your work that you did beforehand.
Yeah.
Did you see the case that Retro Tech Route have made for his Enterprise? I did. I did. I also saw the struggles he had with shorts. He pinched some wires here and there. So every time he put his saucer on,
It would short out. That's not good.
I don't know how well that's coming across for you guys to be able to see, but it actually looks pretty good.
this is one of those things where you want to not go overboard.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. I don't know how well you guys can see that.
Yeah.
You guys can see it still has like a blue tint to it,
Yeah.
but it's black. It's definitely black. When you look at it.
Which kind of falls back to the comic books where they used to use a lot of blue for their black.
Yeah, exactly. It looks really good. Let's see. When you guys tell me. It's a good way to do. I think that looks really good.
Yeah, that's nice.
To do a black without it just being black.
Yeah.
Looks really good.
I have to detail paint her, but I'm gonna do the jacket first. So.
Yeah,
And
and
what's
you're going to
that,
repeat that exact process again, aren't you?
Well, yeah, I already have it. The jacket's already prepped.
Oh, okay. Nice.
And what's that Citadel color called?
It's called Templar Black, or Black Templar.
Okay.
Yeah, Gary says it was crazy. Yeah, to be fair, I mean, I didn't have any shorts because I paid very close attention to where the wires were going. So it's hard to blame the model if you crimp a wire or something. It's too many wires for sure. But I'm gonna throw some chat up here. GB says just at 7 of 120 on the tumbler. I put that on my YouTube channel just to let you guys know. I would like to build the tumbler. I'm jealous. I'm very jealous. Don says you really need to watch the wiring. Yes, see, just what I said. Plus the fact there's a ton of it. There is not on my remodel. There's hardly any wires in my remodel, but the stock one, yes, there's wiring everywhere. We're talking about the Enterprise D. Gary says looks good, Dave, and gives a kind of sheen to it.
Yeah, it'll have a sheen to it, and when I'm done though, because it's like a leather, I'll either put a satin or if I'm not happy with it, I'll put a gloss varnish on it. That'll really bring out that shine.
We'll leave it on Dave because that is the most interesting thing going on right now.
I would agree.
Believe me, I'm as intrigued to see how these turn out as you guys are, because a lot of this is kind of like, well, this should work. You know?
David says he's up to issue 70 on the Batman tumbler.
Wow. I hear that's a model that has a lot of, like, you get one part in the issue. Like, you can do the entire month in a few minutes. Which I don't mind that because sometimes you get a month and you have 25,000 parts to put on it. Oh, and interestingly enough, you know, every time people complain about the cost of these big part works, and how detailed they are and so on, I ran across an ad that came across on Facebook for a company called Amalgam Collection. Have you ever heard of them?
No, I never have.
So they make a 1/8 Ferrari just like this one, exactly like this one. That they put together by hand, and it's, you know, it's all custom, and it has photo etch parts and all that kind of stuff, and that kind of thing. And it's supposed to be ultra accurate, except I see flaws in it. And that one is $18,000.
Oh,
so it's really hard to sit there and think I'm getting, you know, a 20-pound, you know, 24-inch model that I get to put together, and then say, oh, well, it's not good enough. Well, if they made it fully accurate, it'd be $18,000. You know, and then you take the labor out of it and say it's $12,000. It's still 6 times more expensive than this thing, you know. So I don't know. It's If you can't afford it, don't build it. That's all I gotta say.
Good advice.
Like if building a part work is gonna cut into your rent money, you should not be building a part work.
Now you tell me.
You guys can unbig me. I think the magic is over. I have to figure out how to differentiate her jacket.
We
from
will
her
tell you when the
shirt,
magic
though.
is over, Dave.
Oh!
The magic's over.
All right, good.
Oh.
Because I need to make this jacket a little bit darker.
Just slowly apply a second coat, maybe?
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe even just mixing in just a drop of flat black, just to make it a little bit thicker.
Right.
So it's a slightly different black. It's an idea. I don't know yet. We'll see. We're gonna have a little experimentation time.
Sounds like more magic coming.
How did? Oh, he's talking.
How did you find the build, David?
He's talking to the other guy.
Oh, he's talking to the other Dave. I'm up to,
Yeah.
oh, okay, gotcha. The bigger metal parts, the less you get. Well, makes sense.
Give this a whirl. Just to try to make her jacket a little bit different than her shirt she's wearing. And it's the idea. Yeah, I know, right?
Get in there. Get in your hole.
You too good for your hole?
That movie is such a good one.
Yeah.
That's a classic.
I eat pieces of shit like you for breakfast. You eat pieces of shit for breakfast? No.
What was his name?
Shooter McGavin?
Shooter McGavin. That's it. Okay. Her shirts, her jacket's definitely a little bit different now. And the other thing I can do is, this is another fun trick if you're trying to change colors. If you want to try to create contrast, but you have the same exact color, and I'm going to do this once I have the rest of it painted. What you do is you put like a satin varnish on one black piece, in this case, and a gloss on the other. And they'll actually make it look like it's two different colors. Little pro tip for you. I read that in the book. Top tip. Yep, I read that in the book somewhere. So it's not my pro tip. I read it in the book. Technically, everything I'm showing you guys, I've read in a book somewhere. It's not really all mine. Nobody really invented painting. Maybe some guy did, long before any of our times. Oh my gosh. Well, that worked out. I thought I put black in it. I put Dunkelgrau in it. That's why it doesn't look right. All right. Now we do some detail painting. Or should I? I guess I could airbrush her skin tones, although she doesn't have very many. Not a lot of skin showing on this model.
So David Giles responds pretty good apart from the flaps that go on top and do not line up straight.
Is that movie accurate?
I mean, does that mean it has fitment issues?
Like maybe the real thing had fitment issues.
Did you guys ever see that video of those guys who actually made one of those tumblers? No? It's pretty cool. They got it done up so that it was street legal. I want to say they were in Arizona, but I'm probably wrong. Could have been California or Florida, Texas. I'm not sure.
All right.
If anybody's watching here knows.
Oh, I guess I could do skin tones because I have her. Yeah, I have her face ready to go too already. Time to do Halle Berry skin tones. Who doesn't love Halle Berry skin tones? I mean,
do you have a paint color for that?
Yeah, it's called Halle Berry Special.
It's an expensive bottle.
Yeah, it's the most expensive paint. It's the paint with the most amount of sex appeal. I mean, it doesn't matter if she's playing Storm or Catwoman. Wasn't she Catwoman? Yeah.
Oh, somebody said his name.
Hey, what's up, losers?
Oh, why you got to pick on Todd like that?
Oh. Yeah, we just we drove back from Tennessee today, so. What did I miss? Anything good?
You missed all the magic.
Yeah, you missed all of it.
Oh man, I hate missing the magic. It'd be magic if I can put this model back together. I butchered the hell out of it the other night.
It happens.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Stacking tolerances of paint.
Stephen Haynes says hi, Ian. And Don Cartwright says, there goes the neighborhood.
Hey,
Oh,
Steven.
yeah.
Hey, Don. Yeah, indeed. I'll stay down here as long as my hangry wife will allow me to, because she apparently wants me to make her dinner.
Oh, darn it.
Yeah. How you doing, Dave? Haven't seen you in a while.
Oh, well, I'm back off vacation, so that's a 1+ anyway.
Well, there you go.
Oh, there we go. Chestnut. That's a good Halle Berry color.
Halle Berry?
Mm-hmm.
Are you making another sexy figure lady?
Well, everything Halle Berry does is sexy, let's be honest.
I can't disagree with you there.
Exactly. Who can?
Sexy figure lady.
Sexy figure lady.
Thanks.
Yeah. Yeah, I am. Yes, I'm making Storm, and not ironically, you know.
There you go.
It's not where my name came from. Totally different, but it works.
There you go. Yeah.
We both have lightning.
I didn't think you were named after the female lightning-wielding X-Men.
No, I wasn't. No.
But
it is cool, though. She is cool. She's a cool character.
She is cool. They always had that, like, plot armor for anybody she's fighting. It's like, oh, it took her too long to make the lightning bolt. She got hit by the bad guy.
It's actually funny, because yesterday we were in D.C., and I went to the Smithsonian for American History, and they actually had Storm's suit there.
Oh, cool.
From the movie. Yeah, it's
cool.
pretty cool. Yeah.
So I saw some comment from you. Made it home from D.C., never need to go back there again? What?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I told the story earlier, but let's just say I wasn't very pleased with D.C. It's a silly place.
What, the city itself, or because the museums are pretty good?
Oh, the museums were fine. It just, I don't know. It was hot. It was crowded. and we ran into some crazy cults that were telling me I'm going to burn in hell. So I was not happy with it.
Oh well, that's DC every day.
But yeah, yeah, it wasn't as exciting as we hoped. The thing is, my wife had never been there before, so like I wanted to take her on a little experience to the museums and the Lincoln Memorial, the Washington Monument, and it just wasn't what she was. Yeah, she wasn't really thrilled about it.
No, doing the Washington Monument when it's 97 degrees and 85% humidity is not fun.
Yeah, no, it wasn't.
Yeah, we picked the right tour today. We did the Ruby Falls Caves.
Ooh.
So you take an elevator like 300 feet down into the mountain. And I had to duck a lot. And I'm only 6 feet tall. Tony's only 5 feet tall. She even hit her head once. Todd would never survive that tour. I don't know. He would just be like sitting on his knees the whole time whenever we weren't walking.
That sounds, well, awful.
I mean, you're like really tall, dude. I mean, I don't think a cave tour is.
Do you know how many times I hit my head when I toured the Midway?
Oh God, yeah. Yeah, those naval ship doors, those portholes, sorry, or whatever they are. Someone will correct me. Yeah, and they're extra pointy and hard.
And they put cushions, like especially down in the engine room. They put like
they wrap them with padding.
They wrap them and all sorts of stuff. Nah, didn't matter.
Nope, still cracked your head on it.
Oh, cracked my head on everything. It's awful.
That happened to me on.
I mean, I found new things to crack my head on. I'm like, you don't have that wrapped.
Yeah, because they're like, well, no one's normally tall enough to hit that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. That's funny.
They should have looked at you and said, "Here's a hard hat."
Yeah, you would have hated next to the Intrepid Air and Space Museum. They have the USS Growler submarine.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, and you want to talk cramped? Holy God! Get on like a post right after World War II sub. Early Cold War or whatever era it was. That is no bueno.
Oh, jeez.
So David Giles says Haley Berry coming out of the sea in James Bond film. She was hot in that.
That was an iconic scene.
That was an iconic scene.
I say iconic because, I'm not trying to sound like a deviant over here.
That's hard.
Yeah, I know. It's just very difficult. Okay.
Blue Streaks asks, it says, howdy y'all, what are you all building?
LaFerrari.
Oh, damn it, that mirror fell off again. You son of a...
I'm carrying on with my really old Hind from 1986 Revel kit.
It's an older ass, but it checks out.
And Dave is working on a figure of Storm.
Side view mirror is overrated. I'm working on this little Wandering Earth truck thing. It's got a nice little kind of post-apocalyptic look to it.
I'm going to attempt to do some skin tones now, so we'll see how this goes.
Those can be tricky.
Yeah.
It's a group build again. I can't join. Why not, Mark?
What happened?
It's not a group build. The
It's
link's
not a
in
group
Discord. Ruby Falls is awesome. I see you have your paint pliers. Yes, Ian always has his paint pliers handy.
Yes. Mark, it's just a group of people building. We're not doing a group build tonight. That's Wednesdays for the Millennium Falcon. We're just a group.
Yeah, we're just
chilling
like villains, building various different things.
This is a modeling hangout. That is all. Fridays and Saturdays are no holds barred. Fridays and Sundays, yes.
We knew what you meant.
Yes, I meant what you knew.
Thank you.
Why is this not? Maybe if I put it upside down? Oh, gravity helps. Put it on its side. No. What was that?
Did the stream end?
When Ian screams no, something's happened.
No.
No. That was like 17 no's I got out before the thing went clunk. All right, let's try that. Models can be delicate. Please handle them with care. It's your Ian. And it's like, who knows? Who cares? All right, I'll work on repairing my missile turret. Didn't come out right.
Yeah.
Needs some more routing. No. Go through here.
Hallie's got a full head of hair.
You're just painting Rogue. You're not.
Wow.
Is that what you're
Summer.
thinking in your head? You're like, this is Halle Berry. Yeah.
It is Halle Berry.
You're like, I'm painting your boobs right now.
I did that earlier, Todd. Where were you?
Like, I have to put some shadow in your crotch, Halle. It's okay.
I appreciated those, and I appreciated. Oh yeah, I appreciated all those curves.
Oh yeah, I'm sure
All
you
the curves.
appreciated them.
All the curves.
He appreciated them,
Swordfish?
not appreciated.
He appreciated all those curves.
Mm-hmm.
That's weird. I know everyone's thinking, but Halle Berry's not white. I know, just chill out. I'm not done yet.
Okay, let's get a little Sharpie. Right there.
Try to give Halle some nice tones.
Where's my tubing cutter?
Over there.
There, I found it. Right here.
So
See?
Ian, Keith is asking if you did you go to the Outlook where you see 7 states?
We were at Lookout Mountain at Ruby Falls, and they did have a little tower that we went up to, but I don't think it was that lookout where you could see 7 different states. We were not trying to do anything outdoors today because it was 97 degrees and high humidity. Yeah, the caves were awesome. They were like 60 degrees. They're like cool and nice year-round down there. We were very appreciative of the cool temperatures down there. So it was friggin' blazing ass hot everywhere else. Oh my God, we stopped at Buc-ee's on the way home. It was even more packed than on the way there on Saturday. It was insane.
So what is Buc-ee's?
Oh,
Oh boy. There goes the worms. Oh boy.
There we go.
Buc-ee's is basically it's a gas station and convenience store, but
Okay.
they'll have 200 and plus fuel pumps, and the actual convenience store is like the size of like a small Target, I guess.
So like a superstore?
It's not a superstore. It's all just stuff. It's all logoed merchandise and all different types of beef jerkies, and they got like barbecue brisket sandwiches and a lot of fat people. They have beer, waters, sodas. They have all kinds of different chips and candied nuts and Damn, you name it, they got it. And then they have clothing, and they have the cleanest bathrooms in the country, basically, of any commercial establishment. Like they're famous for their extremely clean bathrooms. And you know, when you take a road trip in the U.S., you see some horrific bathrooms from time to time.
Considering what they're selling, I think clean bathrooms is a pretty good selling point.
Yeah, having the world's cleanest bathrooms is like, yeah, people are dying. But yeah, they're massive and they're big. They started in Texas. That's why it's so big. And they're usually about an hour outside a major city. Howdy, Andrew. Yeah, Blue Streak. Mark, you can join. You're not going to intrude. You're building a model. You're welcome. We don't care what you're working on.
Yeah, I mean, they let Ian in here, so...
We don't want to watch you prepare your taxes or something, but other than that, yeah, come on.
If you are preparing your taxes, you're late, just FYI.
Yeah, yes, exactly.
And some people might want to watch close up. Just saying.
There he goes. Let's see one says, there you go. Hey, Mark. Welcome aboard.
Hey, Mark.
Hello.
How's it going?
It's going.
Well, it was blue, now it's black. So it's going.
It's
Where's
definitely
my-
warm up here in Canada too.
Oh, yeah? Hold on, let me get out my Celsius to Fahrenheit converter, and then you can tell me how hot it is.
How hot is it? Depends where you are, though.
37 with the humidity.
Holy God,
of
37.
91
That's almost 99 degrees.
with a humidity of 97.
Oh, that's brutal.
Yuck.
Oh, that is
And
100%. Yeah.
And stuck in the middle of the bush where there's no freaking breeze.
Oh, yeah, that's swamp ass territory right there.
Well, it doesn't help when you got a swamp right next to the property too. So.
Oh, well, are you getting inundated with mosquitoes?
No, it's too hot out, too sunny.
Yeah, they'll come out
okay.
more in the evening.
Yeah, once it starts to cool down a little bit, the sun starts going down. Oh yeah, you don't want to be anywhere outside.
Oh, that sucks.
The Canadian Air Force comes out.
Right now,
Yeah, you got that right.
they're
The
like
Canadian Air
little
Force.
Apache helicopters. They're like little Apache helicopters.
Oh
What they
my
sound
God.
like when they come
I
out
love
to
that
you.
you called them the Canadian Air Force.
And the
That
two
was funny.
Canadians agreed.
Yeah, that was even funnier. I was like, okay then.
So I can't. I went to Canada for like, I don't know, 20 years every year on vacation in Ontario, and every year I saw the shirt at the border. That's what it said. And it said the Canadian Air Force, and it had a squadron of mosquitoes. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Pretty funny.
We don't want to rely on our Air Force. We don't have any. What do we got? Like 50 planes?
Hey, we're getting some F-35s in the future.
Yes, you
I
are.
mean, they are talking about getting more, but
Yeah, we don't get in as much trouble as the as the U.S. does worldwide. We just kind of are more
Yeah,
here
but
for peacekeeping.
Yeah, I mean, but you
We'll
guys
support.
don't have much risk of invade. I mean, there's so much
Yeah.
land, and it would be so hard to try to invade Canada. Then you got America right below you, so you'd have to get through all the rednecks with machine guns down here first.
Yeah. Plus, a lot of our land is
Yeah,
not
but what
really
most
anywhere
people-
where people want to live.
yeah. But thing is what people forget about is we're part of the Royal Canadian, or like the Royal Forces.
Yeah. Yes.
You know what the Royal Forces consist of? Europe, Ukraine, Australia, Ireland, and it just keeps going. So if you screw with
Yeah.
one Canadian or one Royal Army force, like one Royal
Yeah,
Force,
one Commonwealth,
you're screwing
one
with them all.
Commonwealth country.
Yep.
Yeah, you're not dealing with just one single country. You're dealing with, 8, 10.
Yeah, you were asking for trouble.
Yes, we don't have much here, but you combine us all together.
Exactly.
but
It's good to have friends and family.
Well, and you got good old America
Well,
down
here-
here too. Like, you having
Exactly.
a spot of trouble up there, Canada? You're like, yeah, we could use some help, eh? Like, all right, we'll send up a few dozen everything. Yeah.
Doing these freaking cannons up takes forever.
Oh yeah. How many cannons does that ship have?
Just enough that I will do them. There's what 5, 2, 4, it's 6 there, so that's 12, and another 8. Yeah.
That's on one side, right?
No, that's all together.
Oh,
There's
that's
6 on the 6 on the lower guns. Let's see,
Well, that's not a ton for a big old
No,
battleship.
that's what I said. It's just enough that I will do them. So you've got one fake one here, so I don't have to worry about that. But you got 6 across the bottom, and you got 4 up here, and then a fake one here.
Andrew. Yeah, mega rest stop, supersized convenience store, right, Gary? Andrew said our igloos are melting. We will all be homeless. And you have a large Arctic border with Russia. Yeah, they're not making. No one's trying to cross that thing. I don't think anybody wants that.
see,
Russians
that's
wanted to.
If you wanted to attack, all we'd do is move our armed forces north, and yeah, you might damage cities and everything else, but you guys are going to get so screwed coming up north that you'd all freeze, and we just go over and hit you with hammers, and you'd all break. Like
Well,
anybody
depending what
came
country
over.
it is.
Yeah, if we were dealing with Russia, well then,
We've seen
they're
how
just
good
as
they
bad
are
as we are.
in Ukraine.
And that's where like most of our forces are right now. Is they needed weapons and stuff. We actually sent over a whole bunch of stuff for them.
Well, that was so you could justify buying new, cooler stuff from us.
Well, no, it's
I think a lot of countries are doing
lot
that
of the
right now.
a lot of the
Yeah,
weapons that even you guys have, a lot of the weapons even the U.S. has is made in the Ukraine and stuff like that. Even a lot of our weapons are all from the Ukraine.
Like what?
I'm gonna say because I know we make our
Oh.
ordinance right here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean all the tanks, all the
Yeah,
planes.
a lot
all...
of the ordnance, but I mean
Yeah.
the actual weapons and stuff like that, the barrels and stuff that go on a lot of the tanks, a bunch of the stuff that for the airplanes, the ground artillery, a lot of it's made from the Ukraine. It's pretty crazy. Like I was watching a video on it today.
I don't
about
think
it,
that
and I'm
video is
like,
accurate.
holy
I'm just saying.
I would tend to agree with you.
even-
I don't
even
think
guys-
it's
I'm not buying that at all.
That sounds like some misinformation.
That sounds like fake news.
It
Fake news.
sounds fake
Fake
news. Yeah, because
No, even that guy
The,
was surprised that.
I don't.
that it's
I think
actually-
that guy was surprised because he was believing the lies.
I mean, it's possible.
Now
I mean, you never know
components
what
do
you
come
watch.
from other countries. That's true. But I don't know if Ukraine is one of those other countries that those components come from. Like even the F-35 has parts being manufactured in Canada.
Yep.
And had we not
actually
bought the
a lot of-
F-35s, we wouldn't have been able to keep making those parts.
A lot of engines come from Canada.
Do they?
Yep.
I couldn't remember what was being made. I thought it was just some sort of electronics component, but if it's engines.
Yeah, electronic components, a bunch of engines.
Okay.
A lot of engines come from Mercedes too. So Germany. Nowadays everything's from all over the place. I mean, everybody buys a Ford, but if you really come down to it, GM makes the Ford axles. Dodge, I think, makes a lot of the Ford transmissions. You know what I mean? Like, things are from everywhere. I mean, you buy a Lamborghini and it's got BMW parts on it. It's got Audi parts on it. Hell, it's even got Ford parts on it. But yet it's a Lamborghini. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
Owned by
Lamborghini's
Volkswagen.
owned by Audi.
One guy,
Well,
And so
actually,
is
no,
Volkswagen.
it's
that?
owned by Volkswagen owns everything. Actually, Todd.
yeah,
VW AG
Volkswagen.
owns
It's
Audi,
VAG,
Porsche.
okay? The Volkswagen
VAG.
Audi group.
Yes, VAG. It is VAG Group. And
I didn't say badge.
Their diagnostic unit used to be called the VAGCOM.
Yes,
So
VAGCOM.
Yeah.
they would joke with the VAGCOM. You have to talk to the car's VAG.
Mhm.
But yeah, Volkswagen. It was it's Audi, Porsche, Lamborghini, Bentley. I think. Is it Bentley? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Bentley.
No. Bentley is BMW.
That's BMW.
Or is it Rolls Royce?
I mean,
Seat.
even if you watch things
No.
like the Goon Squad, when they buy parts and stuff for their Lambos and things like that, they'll show you. Look, see, it says it's got an Audi sticker on it, and this and that, and
No, it's Bentley,
BMW
Todd.
stickers, and
Yeah, they own.
Yeah.
Let's see.
and
Audi, Lamborghini, Bentley, Porsche, Ducati, Skoda, and Seat or Seat, and Cupra.
Skoda.
Skodas, baby.
so
Skodas.
nowadays when you buy stuff, you're not just buying a Ford, you're not just buying a Dodge. You know, like
And is it?
everybody's
Yeah,
making
Bugatti
everybody's
also, I
parts.
I think you're right,
You
Don.
know.
I think it is. I think it's Rolls Royce, Mini, and BMW are all under one.
And Bugatti. Yeah, BMW owns a bunch of stuff too.
Hey, to be fair, Andrew, Boeing doesn't make anything Boeing. They're just assemblers. They're part work builders. Okay?
Just very expensive part works.
Very expensive part works, but they don't actually make all the components. So really, I mean, they don't make anything either.
Our auto manufacturers are all the same way.
Boeing makes the CAD files.
Woo.
Most of them.
What was it that Russian guy on Armageddon? You know, American parts, Russian parts, all made in China.
Only made in Taiwan.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, I think we've recovered from our mini disaster the other night. And our missile turret.
Now I want to watch. Now I want to watch Armageddon.
Oh, I thought you said now I want to watch the Friday night stream of Ian breaking this model into little pieces.
You were getting a little frustrated.
Well, it was like the tiny little grab bars and the
What
mirrors
did he
snapped
break?
off, and no, I had some paint. I had too much paint, and it wasn't allowing. I mean, I really didn't have too much paint. I just had paint, and this model had such tight tolerance that I couldn't get the missile turret to go into its little home.
Get in your
So
home.
you forced it.
Yeah.
So you forced it and broke it.
So I forced it and broke it into little pieces. Yes,
There you
exactly.
go.
I went brute force on it, and it failed.
I went and filled my freaking printer inks today. So I went and grabbed the box, and I didn't realize it had fallen over. Yeah, what a mess that is. The freaking bottles all leaked and everything else. So had to clean
That's
up
never
that
fun.
mess.
You know, it's sad. The Abrams tank, like we always make fun of Chrysler vehicles for their reliability problems. That's the Abrams. It's a Chrysler.
No, never.
I guess when your design budget's high enough, you could actually make something halfway decent.
I think Andrew's talking about the blessings of Tesla again.
That is correct. Tesla is officially the most American-made vehicle in America.
Yeah,
They make
and
make
it's just and it shows how well it works.
I mean,
Not
honestly,
saying that
most people are very
America,
happy
I'm
with
just
them.
saying
I think
the
if
Tesla, the cyber truck.
oh no, the
What a
Cybertruck is
joke that
just.
thing is.
I've actually saw 2 of those in the last month. I'd never seen one. All of a sudden, I saw 2 of them.
Oh yeah, no, there's Cybertrucks in Atlanta already. They're all trendy now. The Cybertruck is actually a pretty good vehicle. It's just stupid. It's just ridiculously stupid. It's like the design is so silly.
All the
Mostly
tests
everybody-
the current driver is done for towing and that truck can't do nothing.
No, but neither can the Ford Lightning electric pickup truck. They all fall on their face when you actually make them tow something heavy.
But it has so
And-
many
and-
foot-pounds of torque. Oh.
But like honestly,
Anything
I think
electric.
one of my best friend has a Tesla Model 3, and he got it in Jersey. He ended up getting state tax credits and he got federal tax credits, and they were just giving them away on 3-year leases for like nothing. So he bought it and he loves it for what it is. You know, his short distance car. You know, he drives it to the office, drives it home, drives it to a couple customers, plugs it in the driveway, and he hasn't had a single problem with it. He's very happy with it. The car farts on command, which is awesome. Like, we were in the parking lot getting some wings, came out of the restaurant, and he goes, "Hey, check this out, dude." And he said it in almost like a Beavis and Butthead voice. He's like, "Check this out." And he goes, it was, and I was dying of laughter.
I watched a video, today, I think. Some lady says, anybody that owns a Tesla, please tell me how to fix this. My son and husband made my freaking Tesla fart, and I can't get it to stop.
My Tesla has flatulence issues.
That's funny.
So every time she hits the button to lock the doors or something, it freaking starts farting.
So funny.
Pretty cool what they can do with that car, but I don't know. I'll never
It's
go
just
electric.
a speaker. It's just a speaker. That's all.
Yeah. But still, all the stuff that those cars can do, like the things you can program them to do and different things, is pretty cool. But still an electric car.
Well, I'd wait for the next wave of technology in these electric cars, because right now the major limitation, obviously, is the battery systems are horrible for the environment, not a sustainable product. You know, you got to mine crap all over the world with questionable,
ethics,
labor and ethics and all that other involved. And they come out with something else. If they perfect the hydrogen fuel cell, and we have hydrogen stations, like pumps at every gas station and all this other stuff, and it's nice and the infrastructure's all there. I'm down for it. I'll still keep a gas car just in case.
That's the biggest problem, is the infrastructure can't handle the electrics.
No, of course not. No, our grid would fall on its face if everybody tried plugging in an electric car overnight to charge in their driveway.
But
that being said, like back in the day, you had 2 choices: electric RC cars or nitro RC cars. And if you wanted speed and performance, and the noise was also badass, but I was always nitro. I was nitro monster trucks, nitro race cars, nitro everything, and I raced, and it was noisy and it was dirty, and they were burning hot, and you get burnt and you get greasy. But
it was glorious.
It was glorious, and the engines would overheat if you didn't tune the carburetor right. And you go to an electric car race, and it's just this quiet, wimpy. But now with the brushless motors and the lithium polymer battery packs, electric RC cars are faster. They have just as good of an endurance as the nitro cars used to have. You don't have to pit halfway through the race to refuel.
Andrew wants to fight. He wants to have a Tesla fight. It's okay. Bring them on.
I'm not bashing Tesla. I think they're great. It's just
he'll be apologizing in no time.
Andrew, I drove to Chattanooga yesterday. There was not a single electric charging station that I found on my way at any gas station, nor on the way home, nor at the hotel, nor in the garage I parked in. So it wouldn't work for me in that scenario. Or when I go to Wonderfest, there's very little. And when I was in Jersey, I had an electric plug-in hybrid Jeep, and it had a gas engine. But I was in New Jersey, northern New Jersey. There's a lot of money up there and a lot of Teslas. I went to the mall, and I'm like, "Where's the charger?" Like, "Oh, it's over near the movie theater." I go over there. It's a Tesla supercharger station. I couldn't plug in the Jeep. They said, "Oh, there's a Charge America." I couldn't find it. I circled the mall 7 times. I never found the damn thing. So I never got the charge. The only time I charged was when I was at one of the car dealerships I was working at, and they had a universal charger.
No, you should. God,
What?
you should have fought him.
I should have fought him?
Yeah, you should have fought him.
You know, I'm not a fighter, but I think I could take Andrew.
You should have fought him so we could have him on the stream.
I think, yeah, Andrew, come on the stream and fight me. That's a
Fight
good
me,
idea.
Andrew. Let's go.
You know, honestly, everyone's like, the Canadians are so peaceful and nice and mellow, and like all the Canadians always want to fight me for some reason. I always find the angry.
So does that say
Canadians.
something about us or more about you?
You know, I'm not sure there, Ken. You haven't gotten angry with me yet, so maybe it's just
How do you
me.
know? Maybe he has, but he just doesn't know it.
No, Andrew loves me. I'm one of his besties. Ken is Ken is all knowing and amazing and so friendly. He would never hurt a fly.
See, as far as electrics, I mean,
What happened?
electrics are electrics. It's just not for me.
Huh? Well, electric RC cars are there. Yeah, no, the electric cars aren't there yet. That's all.
I'll stick with my 85 gas engine.
You know, when it gets like a Demolition Man, you know, and they have that weird fuel gel, the battery gel, and they never seem to have to charge those damn cars. There we are. Because I'll tell you one thing, I've been in the Model S Plaid, and whoo boy, does that thing get up and boogie. That is one very quick vehicle.
Did you go Plaid?
Oh yeah,
We went Plaid.
They're fast and all, but again, just they're not for me.
We went Plaid, and my voice went up 2 octaves.
No.
I was like, so is this thing fast? That thing was badass. And they got the suspension a lot better now on them, the newer ones. They ride nicer, they handle nicer. The only problem also, they eat through tires because they're so heavy. Like, you're lucky if you get like 20,000 miles out of a set of tires. And then the tires you have to buy are like electric car rated tires. And they're like more expensive than regular tires by like 30% or more. So like, yeah, I'm not filling up on fuel. And they just give you the rose-colored lenses of owning a Tesla or any electric vehicle. And they don't go, well, your tire expenses are going to go through the roof.
Your hydro bill is going to go through the roof.
Not really. No, I mean, a lot of people, they'll get special rates for charging overnight in their driveway, and it really doesn't cost them a hell of a lot of money to charge. It's cheaper than gasoline in that regard.
Not here. Not here.
Varies by region, I suppose.
To charge a vehicle here from zero would be almost triple the price of filling a dual tank pickup truck.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. Hey, Pure Electric's that high. And Andrew said about the recyclability
the price
of the
for
batteries.
Electricity here.
Yeah, recycling anything.
Price of
Andrew
electricity
does.
here is insane.
Yeah, and recycling uses energy, which is a carbon footprint as well, and the amount of effort that has to go into recycle. We can get into the details. There's minutia. You know, obviously, I just personally think Teslas are really cool. They're pretty damn nice cars. They're not for me right now. Battery technology definitely has another quantum leap it's going to make. Whatever energy storage medium they use, that's not gasoline, there'll be a quantum leap, and all of a sudden, it's going to be the best thing ever.
I miss that show.
Quantum Leap? Scott Bakula?
Yeah.
Yeah, what was his name? Ziggy, the guy? The older guy? Or was that the computer that was Ziggy?
Ziggy was the computer. Al was his companion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That show was great. I rewatched a few episodes of that not too long ago because I think Todd, I think that was on the thing. On the
I say
Plex.
nothing.
Yes. Say nothing. I was like, it held up pretty well. It was well produced. It was well written. It was well filmed. It still holds up. Unlike stuff like the A-Team
Oh, yeah.
and Knight Rider, which are damn near unwatchable these days with modern eyes.
Yeah, you watch some of those and you go, how the hell did we ever watch this shit?
Oh my god! I mean, even Airwolf, like some of it's awesome, but like some of it, I'm just like, oh my god, what am I watching? I like this.
Airwolf, Street Hawk, Viper.
Oh, Street Hawk. Oh god, Viper was. Oh, that was
Transformers.
The Transformers, what, the cartoon, the original one?
Yeah.
The cartoon more so than the original animated movie. The animated movie, that I could watch any day of the week. I love Transformers. The soundtrack alone for that. You've got the touch. Dun, dun. You've got the power. Yeah,
Well,
come
it
on.
does have
If
Weird
you're
Al
going
in
for
there.
cartoons, I mean, what about things like G.I. Joe, He-Man, Hercules?
I mean, G.I. Joe, yeah, that was okay. G.I. Joe the movie, man, they had to do rewrites and reshoots right before it came out.
I
Because
just saw a thing on Instagram that they're making another NCIS show.
Yep. The search for more money. Just like
Search for more
Spaceballs,
money. Oh.
just like Spaceballs 2 that's coming out at some point. Spaceballs 2.
Yeah, but this
The
one is
search
what
for
is it,
more money.
Ziva and Tony.
Oh yeah, Ziva and Tony show. Yep. Because we all loved Ziva and Tony.
I want Abby to come back.
I'll take Abby over the new girl. Like Abby was cringy, and then they got the new girl. I'm like, wow, you doubled down on the cringe.
I don't know. I haven't made it that far. I am watching them all from the beginning. I think I'm on season 6 or something right now.
I just finished season 21, episode like 10 or something. Yeah, we just wait.
don't
We just
really
wait a couple months, and then we binge like 4 to 6 episodes at once.
I think I stopped watching just after Tony left the first time around.
Yeah, you've missed a lot.
Yeah,
I need
that's why I'm watching them from the beginning again. Yeah, because
my
Tony left
horizons.
and he started that show Bull.
Yeah, and that was bull.
Not a very good
And
show.
I never watched the show.
No, it wasn't great.
I don't know. Couldn't tell you.
Wow. Let's see here. Oh, this damn mirror! This plastic is so thin and so fragile. I'm gonna throw a little CA glue on here, actually. Do I have a toothpick or something handy? Anything? There we go. No! I hate you. I hate you. I hate you, mirror. Okay, I need some zip kicker. Oh, God. Prepare for the gagging.
I think it's time for you to get a different type of zip kicker.
What are you talking
Stop
about?
bringing your freaking girl. Stop bringing the girlfriend in while you're on live. Don't listen to the gagging.
I just hate zip kicker. I do like this black CA glue though. This stuff I'm a fan of.
Don says, Dave, could you reframe your work. You've been working out of frame, but I know you look good now.
Sorry. I have 2 frames.
So, Ian, are you going to switch over to only putting the mirrors on when you're almost done?
Yes. Yes. Absolutely.
Yes.
How did your
absolutely.
re-live stream go?
Hindsight is 20/20, my friend. What happened? Live stream? What'd you say?
I said, how did your re-live stream go last night? Yeah,
Oh.
last night? Yeah.
Yeah, oh, that was, when
After he
Jordan
had-
killed it.
Yeah.
It went fine. I kept breaking
I'm
parts
like-
and drinking.
Oh, yeah. Shut her all down.
Yeah, no big deal, though. No big deal, because it was Jordan. It wasn't me. No big deal. It's fine. Water under the bridge. Me, days of torment on the Discord server.
Oh, we're not done tormenting him. I don't know what you're worried about.
What, Jordan?
Yes.
Oh. Being way more mellow about it. I was
He's
getting
not
full
here.
treatment. Well, to be fair, he was doing a live stream for the first time from his mobile device and didn't realize what he was doing. It's a new interface he wasn't used to. They're making excuses for him, too, because I screw up so much.
Because he's such a likable guy.
Yeah, he's so likable. The Pizza the Hut, honestly, he is a legend in my book for making an actual Pizza the Hut in the restaurant he's managing during business hours. He's back there making a frickin' Pizza the Hut, and I'm like, dude, you are a god. That is
Where did
awesome.
that screw go? Oh my God, are you serious?
What happened, Todd?
I hope it just fell off and didn't
Is
fall into the frame.
Is Pack 12 of the LaFerrari living up to all expectations I've heard?
It's a little rough. There's a lot of things that you have to kind of figure out.
Couple things.
Where did that screw go?
It's such a crazy thing having real paintbrushes that are actually halfway decent.
Well, I used my paint markers for the first time on my typewriter build.
How'd you like them?
Really good.
Right? Paint flows really well, doesn't it?
It does.
It's a little thin. I think.
You know, I didn't have that issue. Let me see here. I did.
The coverage over the right color substrate is great, but if you're potentially not going over the best base color for that paint, you got to do a few coats. Is what I've found.
Like I did the blacks in here, and then the silver here,
Oh yeah,
or aluminum.
those look great. Would you just mask it off or something, or that by hand?
That's all freehand.
Jesus, that looks
It's
great.
all raised detail.
That looks really nice.
So I did the mottled effect on the inside too. I just wanted to see how it would look. I like it.
Yeah, that looks great. That worked really well. Yeah, I like those markers a lot.
Yeah.
Todd, you use yours yet?
I have not.
Man, they're really
My sticky arms. Get out of here.
sticky on. What the hell?
Well, I'm sweating.
Why? You're in your
Keep-
house.
My elbows keep picking up bags of parts and throwing them on the ground. So
But why are you sweating in your own home? Is the air conditioner not keeping up with the face of the sun that you live on?
what the fuck? Come
Uh-oh.
on.
Oh, there goes the stream.
There it is. There we are. Well, Donnie wasn't here. Someone had to do it.
I know, right?
So, yeah. So I slept on a pile of plywood last night. I mean, a hotel mattress.
Lucky
Oh,
guy.
yeah.
Oh my god, that bed! Even Tony was like, "Oh my god, that bed was killing me." I was like, "Yeah, why do you think I'm up at 9:30 in the morning after a wedding party?" I'm like, that bed was horrible. And then she's like, "Let's go walking through the caves for a mile." I'm like, "Yeah, sure, sounds like a plan, babe. Great idea. Let's do this." Honestly, the caves were badass. They were nice and it was nice and cool down there, and they had good lighting, and there was a waterfall inside the caves. It was pretty cool. It was I'd recommend it. It was a nice experience. Except for Todd, unless you're 7 feet tall. If you're 7 feet tall, I wouldn't go on that tour. Find taller caves. There's a lot of parts that are narrow that you have to wait for another tour group in front of you to go back the other direction, and you're like standing against the wall with your head tilted over to not whack into the stone ceiling. Those moments were a bit uncomfortable for me. At one point, like, Tony's standing somewhere and she has like 2 feet over her head, and I'm like tilted over, hunched over. I'm like, "Hey babe, you want to switch with me?" And she looks over and goes, "Oh God, yes, come over here." And Todd, like he said, he would find other things in the cave nobody's ever hit their head on before. And the tour guide would be like, "Whoa, no one's ever hit that stalactite before."
Yeah, Don, he has a nice restaurant.
Yeah, it is. It is quite a nice looking pizza restaurante. I mean, I don't know what would get me wanting to go to Seattle, but if I do go, I will definitely visit Jordan's establishment for my complimentary pizza.
Well, just visiting Jordan alone is a good reason.
Yeah, well, Jordan's pretty friggin' fun to hang out with. He's a funny guy.
I bet you he has cellular service, but he's scared to get on the stream on his phone.
Yeah, right now, yeah, he's like, "Shit, no, I'm not doing it."
I need to
Is he
get
creeping
this
out?
thing
Is he
done,
creeping us out?
Yeah, well, what did Trent say? At least 80-20.
Okay.
Keith, what are the odds of Ian gluing himself to the mount? Yeah, 80. You could start placing bets, guys. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, that mirror's a little crooked. That's better. That's
So you
better.
don't
This
want
is a
pepper?
job for a Molotov chrome marker.
I'm not hungry right now.
Okay.
Definitely the Molotov. Where are you? Where is my Molotov? Oh, there it is. Is that it? Yeah, there it is. I love this Molotov. This is great little. I guess I got to order those metallic, those enamel metallic paint markers from AK.
Are you having engaging conversations?
No, I'm trying to get this model done, Christine.
Okay. Don't talk to me that way.
I'm not talking to you like anything. I'm trying to get a model done.
Got those.
Nothing to see here. Move along, you looky loos.
Got that plugged in. Then it wants us to connect the battery up. All right. Okay. All right. Carry on.
I gotta look up and see what everybody's working on here. Side view mirrors. A little chromey. Yeah.
It's looking nice, Ian.
Yeah. I like the Molotov. It's nice. It's
Why do you want to ship it out tomorrow or
What?
do you want it to ship out tomorrow or something?
Yeah, I want to get it shipped out tomorrow, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, the Molotov liquid chrome is always a good go-to for like rearview mirrors on little things. Ken, you waiting for paint to dry, glue to dry?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just put on the canopy here, just glued it into place, so I'm waiting for that to dry in place. I got some more seam work to do. This thing's a handful.
A little seam monster from the 80s or whatever.
Yeah, you got that right. Mid-80s,
Yeah.
86.
I guess I'd probably make you a plate and save it.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll eat later.
Big gaps.
That's fine.
Oh no.
I hear just the. I sense just the lightest hint of guilt tripping going on here.
No.
I'm a professional connoisseur of guilt tripping.
Yeah, so
Oh,
is
you
she.
know.
You haven't met my wife yet, obviously.
My wife.
My wife. Italian women are trained from birth to guilt trip. The young Padawan Italian daughter is quickly trained up by the Jedi Master Mother of guilt tripping the man.
Oh yeah.
Yes. These
Yeah,
aren't the
my wife-
droids you're looking for.
My wife is
It turns
well-versed in
into, this isn't the bed you're looking to sleep in tonight.
Personal experience there, Ian.
I'm just saying, you know,
Just saying.
just saying.
I've
you know.
heard. That's what I've heard. I don't
Yes,
know for sure.
I've heard about these things from husbands of lesser metal than myself.
Yes.
It's so funny. Like it's when you're marrying into like a really Italian family, you got to go through the ringer. It's like going through interviews to join the CIA. Like they're doing background checks on you practically. All the men are like scowling at you until you like talk to them, and they're like, "Oh, you have a good job. All right. You're not a psychopath. Mostly not. Okay. You know, they have their it's a qualification. And then once you're in, though, it's really fun. Once you're into the Italian family as an outsider, when a new outsider comes in, especially a male suitor, the women we don't really scrutinize too much, but the men, I was like, that guy dating your cousin, I don't like the cut of his jib. He just seems off to me. I don't think he's gonna last. I was always right. And I met like it was like 2 or 3 boyfriends later, and I met the girl that my wife's little cousin was gonna marry, and I'm like, oh, he's a total nerd. I like this guy. He plays in the NYPD marching band. You know, like he's a very nice guy, really sweet, really nice guy. But you know, he had to go through the ringer. He had an easy time. He was also Italian though, so he had an immediate like bonus points that you're Italian.
Yes.
If you're not Italian, you really got to prove yourself. At least I was a Mets fan. Apparently, that whole family was Mets fans. Like, oh, you like the Mets? Oh, all right. 1 point, check. You know, you got to hit a minimum score, like a passing score in grade school, like 65 on a test to pass. You know, it's like you got to at least get a D+ to make it into the family. And once you're in, everyone's like, "Hey, you're hey, I love you. Hey, welcome back. Come on, let's feed you." Before that, it's just like, "Who are you? What are you doing here? What are your intentions?"
So I think it's interesting that you know, went through all that with your wife, and you know, she learned how to guilt trip very well from her mother. But where did the cooking, you know, teaching? When did that happen? Or did that like not transfer or something?
No, it didn't. It didn't happen. Her mom can cook well, but she didn't like to cook. She hated cooking, but she was good at it. So between her hating to cook, and I guess it's my wife not really wanting to learn to cook, she just didn't end up learning to cook. Whereas I learned to cook out of self-preservation needs because my mom was a horrible cook, and my dad was really only good at breakfast.
In this shit.
You know, like if you give my dad a barbecue grill and a steak, you're guaranteed to have the finest piece of shoe leather for dinner afterwards. Yeah. Or a burger. Oh my god, he would just. Oh my god,
Ooh.
that burger was almost unrecognizable. It was like
Like
some
hockey
kind of
pucks?
sawdust and leather hockey puck at the end. Yeah. Yeah, you could take out a goalie with one of those burgers that he used to cook. Oh my god.
Well, that'd be why. Nitric acid.
What?
No, I was trying to figure out what the hell is in this shit that makes it burn so much in cuts.
What do you?
Nitric acid would work.
Which product is that?
That's that Novacan black patina.
Oh, that's like a bluing fluid almost for like gun bluing.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
burnishing fluid. Burnishing. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why it's giving off a toxic. That's why it's giving off a toxic gas. It's bubbling in this shit right now.
Oh yeah, just hit the vent fan, buddy. Hit the vent fan.
I got the fucking window open. There's an air fan behind me, blowing towards me.
That's a good idea. Need a Q-tip.
Dude, I worked in an automotive paint shop. I worked in an automotive, like an auto body paint shop. I'm not worried about freaking toxic shit.
No, yeah, you've got all
Far
the cancer
from it.
that's going to happen already, probably.
Yeah, I've sanded body filler and filler primers, and gun wash, wax and grease removers, you name it. I'm not worried about a little freaking toxic acid.
Ooh.
Minor shish kebabs.
There we go. Okay.
Hey.
So it's painted. I've got to get water slides on it. Got some little
How many do I
water
need
slide
now?
decals here. Meh. Where are
Hey, Mark. Mark's Mods.
5, 6,
Hey,
Mark.
Welcome
Mark.
aboard.
10, 12.
Welcome from the other side of the pond, Mark.
24.
Wow, must be late night for you, buddy. What is it after? It's got to be after midnight over there, right, Todd?
7 hours later. No, it's 10 p.m.
11:30.
11:30.
Oh, okay. So it's almost midnight. It's gonna turn into a don't feed Mark after midnight. By the way, guys, just so you're aware.
Does that mean we should prevent him from getting wet as well?
Yeah, don't get him wet. That would be a terrible idea as well. I'm so oh, this thing has a little. Hold on a second here. Here's how we. Remember, I said this was a Chinese propaganda cartoon model.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Chinese flags.
Yeah, look at that. Oh, I don't want to anger them over there.
Probably should probably go outside and put those freaking ducks away before something eats them.
Oh, that's the dog.
I don't have to worry about chickens anymore. Something already ate them.
What about the chickens?
But I should go.
Make
It's
your
getting
screens
dark.
bigger,
so I should go
please.
put-
And Ian, what you going to order? Hold on a second. Let me see if that works. That's a little better. Is that better, Chase? And what am I going to order?
I was saying that I should go put the ducks away. It's getting dark out. I don't need something eating them. I don't
you
have
have
to worry
ducks?
about putting chickens away. I don't have to worry about putting chickens away anymore because something already ate them.
Oh, I love ducks. Ducks are adorable. I'm a big
Yeah,
fan
we have
of ducks.
three Indian runner ducks.
Don't know the breeds. Don't know anything about ducks specifically, but I just think they are cute, adorable, funny
Ever see
little.
ducks?
Funny little things.
You ever see ducks that kind of look like they're standing straight up, not horizontal like a normal duck?
No.
Those are Indian runner ducks.
Oh. Are they not as
Look
cute?
up Indian runner ducks. They're really cool. Yeah, they're really cool. They stand
don't
about
look
a
up
foot and a
Indian
half to 2 feet
rubber
tall.
ducks.
I like rubber
Not
duckies.
rubber ducks. Indian
Runner ducks,
runner
not rubber ducks.
ducks.
I was about to try to search on Amazon for an Indian rubber duck. Let's see what we got. Oh, we got them. Oh, it's Native American rubber duck. Sorry. They have it, though. It's got a headdress and everything. And war paint.
No, jeez.
Then there's a, what is this one? A cowgirl duck that's wearing a black cowboy hat, sunglasses, and a gold chain.
Okay, way off track.
Dude, rubber ducks are so in right now. You really don't understand. They have a Shakespeare rubber duck.
Oh my! What did you guys do to Ian?
There's a World War I pilot rubber duck.
You broke Ian.
Oh, there's the Trump duck. Oh my God. He's got the hands up making the little okays. Oh God. Let's see. We got Evil Knievel rubber duck. We've got a, what the heck is this one? I don't even know what to call that rubber duck. Oh, they got ones that are like, they have troll hair on top of them.
You have one that's a doctor?
Rubber duck. Rubber doctor?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Rubber ducker.
The duck tour.
Oh, they got all 4 branches of the U.S. military rubber ducks. They have Marines, they have Navy, they have Air Force, and they have the Army. They don't have the Space Force rubber duck, though, inclusive. Sorry, guys. We have a Space Force. Let's see. Oh, there's this weird... Okay, that thing looks like a furry at a convention. That's a weird one. They have a turtle rubber duck. What the hell are you doing? What sick minds are designing rubber ducks for a living?
When two animals are in love, just let it go.
Oh, they've got some weird My Little Pony brony rubber duck. Man, Amazon. You are... Wow. There's like a glittery gold chain cowboy hat wearing pimp rubber duck.
Are you okay? Do you need
No,
a
I'm
minute?
not. There's a lot of rubber ducks. Let's see. Pink cowboy hats on a rubber duck. All right, fair enough. Oh, they've got like like a chic Arabian rubber duck in, the garb. That's pretty funny. Man, okay. I went down the rubber duck rabbit hole a little bit too far there.
I'd say so.
Yeah, I know.
A little.
Let me see if they have his AK metal markers on here. Four-pack. I don't see the AK interactive markers. Oh, they have them. $40? Eat my foot. Not paying
For a rubber
$40.
duck?
No, for the AK liquid metallic markers. That's like not that much money on.
That's pretty much you're paying shipping from AK.
Yeah.
They're 19 euros for the 4, and then you pay like 20 euros for the shipping.
I'm just, yeah. No way.
I got it when I I got some of tiling oils, ones I don't have, for something fun to try out.
Oh, the butt lungs?
Yeah, they were 50% off, so I got a bunch of those. Now you
Oh yeah, the old.
markers.
It's like some old packaging, and they're redoing the packaging, and they're selling everything off 50%.
Yeah. I got all the colors I didn't already have.
Oh, look at those cute ducks. Those are adorable little duckies, Mark. The wife would approve.
Yeah, they are cute.
We like the ducks at Disney World. They got some real nice ducks there. They're friendly. Really nice ducks. AK weathering pencils. Michigan toy soldier translate from French? No, it's already in English, you idiots. They're in Michigan. Why do you think they're talking French with these people? Wargame, Dual XO, Real Colors, Publications, weathering pencil sprays, and Wargame color. Water, weathering, 3D color brushes. True metal. Oh, that's like wax. That's like rub and buff. AK True Metal.
Yeah, that stuff's like beeswax based.
Yeah, it's wax based. It's nice for weathering up like big props and stuff.
Hey, I'm definitely
Mish
going
Toys
out to do those
website is
ducks.
not great.
I just heard thunder. So I'll be back in a few minutes.
Okay. Mish Toys website sucks.
Yeah, it's hard to navigate. You have to
It's
use.
horrible.
You have to actually. You can't search for anything. Search is kind of useless. You
Yeah,
have to just
search
go
doesn't
by the
work.
brand. Yeah, you
It
have to
just
go by
says
the brand.
Not found. Yeah, I know. I'm seeing that.
Yeah.
Shop by brand. Where the hell is the? Okay, AK. But then it's like view all AK products. Okay, so it's Doozy Model Works. No. Real Colors. War Game Accessories. Air Series. Cements, putties, and glues. Weathering effects. Washing, weathering. Sprays and War Game color. Weathering pencils. They don't even have like a product category for paint markers.
No, they don't.
Like, where do you get to the paint markers?
That's a good. I actually don't know on Miss Choice site. I don't think I've ever seen them there.
Let me see. Well, you said they were pre-selling the paint markers, remember?
They were selling. Yeah, they were selling the real color markers. Those metallic ones aren't new.
Yeah, but how the hell do you find them on AK's
Oh,
website?
yeah.
How do you even find the new paint markers on AK's website? You
Oh,
know,
on AK's website.
not on AK's. I'm saying Mish
Midge
Toys.
Toy.
Like,
Yeah.
it's
I
just
don't know.
like I can't. I don't think I can shop here. This is horrible. This website is terrible. Let me see. Sort by price descending. Nope, that's type. Hold on.
Oh my god, that's across too long.
This is terrible. Price descending order. It starts at the bottom. Oh god. Price ascending order? Is it the... Their website sucks. So bad. Yeah, forget it. I can't buy anything at Mish Toy. Sorry. Their website is too just violent on my eyes. Maddening. Let me see. AK 1300. Maybe I should try that on Mish Toy. Let me see here. Gotta get actual part number. Maybe they can actually find it. AK 1300. Not found. No products found. Power search. Manufacturer. AK. Type. Nope. Period. Scale. Material. Category. Oh, God, they suck. Or product number. Let's see. AK 1300. Nope. Sorry. Sorry, Mish Toy. Sale lost. Future customer lost. You got to talk to them at Wonderfest next year. Be like, you need to fix your website. I won't buy from you. Can't do it. Oh, you know what? I check, maybe Andy's hobby
Mm,
headquarters.
so I found their individual colors. See if I can find those metallic ones. They have the metallic black. No, that's Molotov. Never mind. They don't have the AK. They don't have the AK one.
And that is one of the problems with AK. Is finding a stocking seller online is not always
Oh
easy.
no, there they are.
Okay, put a link up in Discord.
Hold on, I'm looking for the set because he has them at $10 a piece, which is
That's
stupid.
That's
Stupid.
ridiculous.
Hold on. That's why I'm looking for this set to see if he has them.
You've somehow cracked the Enigma code on finding things on that website, because I certainly can't.
Yeah, I just typed in marker.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah, and it okay. So yeah, he he doesn't have the whole set. He has all 4 of them.
But they're $10 each.
They're $10 each, which you want to just buy them at AK. Because he's going to charge you $10 each and shipping.
Yeah, I know. It's stupid.
Hey, Ian.
Yes, sir.
Did you end up buying this Salt Streaks for Ships?
I did order that. Yes.
Okay, it's a good product.
I was thinking of stopping it.
They're showing Jordan and Todd the other day. We did a little bit of a tutorial thing here, so we kind of did some pre-shading and chipping.
I saw that. I was
streaking.
watching. Yeah, I was watching some of your some other stuff there. I do. I was at Hobbytown a while back, and this was before you were joining our streams, and I don't know if you watched the episode or not, but there is some other ammo stuff that I found there. So I actually did end up picking up this one a while back.
Which one's that?
Naval Streaking Grime for light gray.
Okay, yeah.
So that was $8. But also these Rail Center.
Okay.
So this is engine, fuel, and oil. So it's a nice, like, oily, sheeny effect when it dries. And then Streaking Grime for railroad stuff. Oh, for fuck's sake, my power just went out. Oh, wait, it's coming back on. Okay. Mechanical. My camera. Hold on. I'll be back on in a second. Oh, there
We
we
can
go.
see you.
I don't know what happened. Okay. Mechanical wash. I don't know what it
Nice.
is, but some dirty crap. And soot wash
Okay, yeah.
for like diesel exhaust or like smokestacks or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
So you got a sooty wash. So the rail they have the Rail Center stuff also, and these were all in stock. All the regular modeling stuff, like most of the armor type weathering stuff, was like always sold out at my Hobbytown. Everyone just clears the racks whenever they come in. But over in the model railroading section, where no modeler dares to tread normally, because they have a really grumpy guy behind the counter, and it's like model railroading, like, you know, the railroad guys go there, and the rest of the modelers sort of ignore it. But I was just wandering the store, going, let me find something I didn't know I needed to buy.
Yeah, no, they make a lot of good ranges for weather.
Yeah.
There's naval ones. There's what else? I got aircraft. You know, of course, your standard.
Yeah.
But you got the train stuff.
Yeah, they got all sorts of... But yeah, it was in a different part of the hobby shop, away from the normal modeling, paint, and weathering products. It was like 4 aisles away, which is why probably they weren't sold out of all the rail washes. Actually, this Streaking Grime for gray, that's for light gray. This is kind of a dark bluish gray. It's probably not going to be a good one. Gray, natural gray wash. Wonder if this is good. I don't know. I gotta put on water slides. I'll clear and then I'll do washes after that. I gotta. a little water slide on here somehow. Let me see. Oh, I still got a cup of water? Okay. It's not warm. Here, she got some warm water. That might be a better idea. Yeah, I'm going to get warm water. I'm going to play it safe.
Oh. Now that I'm all nice and wet from the rain.
Put your ducks away.
Yep.
Get your ducks all in a row.
Oh, bump. That's a good one.
I was waiting for the entire time from come back so I could use that.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, I had to give them water and food and everything else. Damn things. They're like
Lucky
kids.
duck.
They're like kids. You got to freaking look after them.
We had to hire a babysitter to stay in the house with the dogs yesterday and today.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we got
And
a dog
what
sitter.
about the fish?
Yeah.
fish?
He fed Dub Dub.
Okay, good.
And then when we got home, I gave Dub Dub his dinner. He was very excited to see us. This fish has quite the personality. Dub Dub just looks at me and his little mouth is going. He's like, "Hey, what's up, fat guy? You gonna give me those good flakes?" And I'm like, "These are made from your family, right?" This fish flakes is mostly fish meal. I was like, "You're eating sushi for dinner, buddy. Here you go." Yeah, Dub Dub. What else did I get? What else did I order? Wait a second. Let me see here. Yeah, no, yeah. I got the salt streaks. That's coming in sometime here. It's taking its time to ship. It says July 11th to 12th. So maybe by next Friday it'll be here. I got my tweezers. I ordered new tweezers already. What the hell else I need?
A rubber duck.
Disposable razors? What? No, I'm not going to get a rubber duck. We got plenty of those upstairs.
Do you have any for down in the hobby work area?
No, I have enough. I have enough crap down here already. I don't need a rubber ducky on top of it.
Indoor rubber ducky.
Peking duck tastes nicer. Oh, geez.
No Jordan
buy
yet.
something either. Yeah, I'm working on it.
Jordan's
Don.
supposed
Hold
to be
on.
here, but I don't know where he is.
The names are
Power
Donald,
went out.
Huey, Dewey, and Louie. Yes, exactly. Hey, Kenneth's here.
Hey, Kenneth.
No Jordan yet, Kenneth. Sorry. What do I need? Oh, God.
What is this for?
Money.
Let's just go. Oh, I know what this is for.
Ah, now I know. Knowing's half the battle.
Mm-hmm.
G.I. Joe.
Yeah.
So did Andrew leave us after the Tesla fight, or are you still there, Andrew?
I have no idea. No, Andrew's probably working on one of his Enterprise E's or the 650 Helios, and he's just got us on in the background to like keep him company, you know? That's what a lot of people do. Okay, so this is gonna go like here.
Yeah, where's the amazing and incredible Buckman?
Yeah, exactly. He's not wearing pants somewhere.
It's buck naked somewhere.
Yeah, what do I need, do I need,
There it is.
thinking. I don't really need anything, do I? Oh, I need like a few $1 million. That would be nice. But other than that, I'm trying to figure this out now.
If you had those few million, it'd be easier for him to figure out what to buy.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, it would be. Oh, my millions are gone. I'd literally buy every single overpriced part work on, you know, the Japan auction sites and just order them all. All 3 of the Space Battleship Yamato ships that they have out. Oh, for sure. That'd be an easy one. So Todd, you're definitely not going to Comic-Con in New York?
I am not.
Okay, yeah, because I actually ended up having the opportunity to potentially be up there that week. And
Well,
sneak out
you should
on
have said
Friday.
something because now it's too late and I made other plans.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I said that to my wife too. She's like, "Well, you can go." I'm like, "Yeah, well, Todd's not going anymore, so I don't really, you know." I was like, if I go up to the fan home people by myself, they won't know who the hell I am.
They aren't going to know who I am. That's the brand manager.
They're gonna know who you are.
They're not going to know who I am.
You're going to be
Yeah,
on.
right.
You're going to be on the list of people they want to avoid.
Yeah, probably. They'll be like, "Oh, power went out. My flux capacitor turned off. Sorry about that, everybody." Right there. I got plenty. I don't need any specific paint right there. I don't buy paint. I try not to buy paint on Amazon. I'll get it anywhere but Amazon normally. All the paint and weathering products are way too overpriced on Amazon.
Yeah, that's so true.
Other stuff is much more reasonable, but not the paint. I already got that. I'm drawing a blank here, guys. Give me ideas, okay? You over there
Ideas
in the,
for what?
in the peanut gallery in the comments. I need something to buy on Amazon that I don't already have. That's not super expensive. This is just a tradition I try to uphold, but I can't like buy bougie stuff every stream.
Buy some real CA glue. This stuff.
What is that? Isn't Sanacrylit cyanacrylit really?
No, I find this. I've been using the BSI stuff, and I got this because it was way cheaper. I mean, way cheaper for more, and it actually works really good. You can get it in all different thicknesses, like all your different, gel, thin, extra thin, medium, stuff that's specific for metal, stuff specific for wood, all kinds of things.
Okay.
Like two of these bottles in Canada, 2 of these bottles. These are the 2-ounce bottles. So 2 of them with the tip, a whole bunch of these flexi tip things, $17 for 2 of them. So 4 ounces for $17. If I wanted a 2-ounce bottle of BSI here in Canada from a hobby store, is almost $28 for one 2-ounce bottle. I'm getting
pricey.
2 2-ounce bottles for like $18.
Yeah, no, their BSI is
And
not
I
that
find it
expensive
actually
here.
works. I find it works way better.
BSI is a little pricey at Hobbytown, but it's not that bad. Magnifiers.
We
Yeah,
got
that's
a
a good
comment
idea,
there
Chase.
in the for you there, Ian.
What? Yeah, magnifiers. Yeah. Oh no, it's Todzilla. Oh no!
What do I got? What do I got so far? I've got the 1500 CPS, 4500 or 45 CPS, and
charging the socket.
I think this one was the 100. Yeah, this is 100 CPS. 30 seconds, 15 seconds, and this one's 60 seconds.
The damn glasses on already, lady. Watching a little video and I was like, could you little beast. Okay. All right. Oh, they got the same nose pads as these other ones. Probably just as crappy. But they have different magnification levels. It's a headband. Oh no, they stick in like no. Yakto Sun. 20% off. Coupon. I don't know. I might try these. Let me see here.
You ever try one of these lamps, Ian?
Oh, the magnifier lamps.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that would work so great for me. Ergonomics with all the other crap I've already got clamped to my table could be problematic. Let's see here. Head magnifiers? I don't know. Ed, move! Oh, there's like 17 brands of the same exact thing. Jesus, it's hilarious. Maybe I could just get replacement ear pads. Nose pads, not ear pads. There's like, there's like 2 types that are prevalent on Amazon. Both just as crappy. Oh, garbage. Head magnifiers. Nose pads. Let me see. Replacement nose pads. Of course they don't sell the replacement nose pads for these stupid things. Nope. All right, now bust on that, Chase. I'm not. Just bought one that doesn't rest on your nose. Very nice. And like Yakto. I was looking at these Yakto Suns, but looks like they rest on your nose. Maybe there's a headband type battery.
Are you looking for ones with light on them?
Yeah, the light's nice. It's not 100% necessary, but okay, forget it. I don't want to buy these things. It's just not. I'm not feeling it.
Yeah, because I use these ones. All it is just a headband for that.
Yeah, I have a pair of those, man. Those, yeah. I don't like those. They just don't. They're not comfortable for me.
No, okay.
Yeah, I had a pair of those forever. Let me get this water slide on, and then I'll think more about this. Mr. Mark said are gonna shake her up really good. It's almost like there's cornstarch in the bottom of it. A little bit of this. Done here. Dope.
Did you see what Skull said about the brand?
Yeah, the Yakto Sun. I saw. Yeah, I was looking at those. Maybe another time. Let's soak this little water slide in some warm water here. See if she starts moving. Not yet. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. Okay, either a dump truck just crashed in front of my house or that was thunder. The dog's barking, so there's that. Okay.
I checked for the dump truck. Cars running into front yard seems to be a thing. So.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, right. Do you have trees in front of your house?
You talk like you experienced something recently, Todd.
I might have.
Possibly.
Just maybe speaking about, experience.
Let's try it here first.
This on there. Nope. It's starting to wrinkle. Oh, she's starting to wrinkle. Oh, God. This is not going to go well. Need some more marks. How do I'm going to flood this thing? Water. Water with Mark Setter. Oh, no. God damn it. Ah. Oh, it's folding on me now. Oh, you son of a bastard. Curling.
Pardon me.
Okay. Let's see if we can recover from this disaster. Oh, I'm gonna need some of them new tweezers. Oh my God. These are getting so boogered. Need some water.
Is it the propaganda decal?
No, it's not the propaganda decal. It's the it's just part of the normal. Okay, we might have recovered. That one's gotta go right there. Whew. Okay. I think we might have saved her.
All better?
Delicate little decals with this model. We need some more water.
How many different ways can we shade black? All this is. Oh no. How much you guys can even see it is. Trying to stay in frame, guys. It's not always easy.
Well, we got half of it's your model, half of it's your head.
Oh,
You can see.
jeez. Probably a little bit easier. I'm trying to paint these tiny details. I have to get it close to be able to see it, you know?
Yeah.
Trying to save it. It's not great.
You can do it.
Flood this with some more water. I just Okay.
So
Oh, man.
No, I'm gonna finish up this vodka piece. And I'm gonna go mow grass.
You're gonna go kill the lawn?
Gotta go kill the lawn. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably what Buck did today.
Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Wife's calling. Hello.
That's not the point, honey.
Yeah.
Oh, it is the point.
Hi.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Did you marinate the chicken? Just throw it in the air fryer.
No have time for anything you need to do.
Christine.
Time, please, you don't even know.
That's enough.
350, about 15 minutes. And spread it out amongst both baskets. Ish. Yeah, I mean, you just dump out what's in the baskets and throw them in there. They'll be fine. Yep. Maybe. Okay, yeah, I'll check it. I'll come up in a few minutes. Okay, bye. Bye. I gotta go up and check on the chicken in 10 minutes, even though I'm not hungry whatsoever. Wife's getting hangry. All right. Let's get some Mark Softer on here. Even those decals are already pretty damn soft. Yeah, just let that stuff sit. Oh boy. Oh. Dave's just over there painting asses.
Well, how's that? Can you guys see that? You can see the details I added.
Yeah.
Different washes and inks. Like so there's so many different shades of black and blue on here.
It's
And
nice
her
effect to
shoes.
get there.
Yeah, her shoes have some details. Yep. So I didn't get her all finished, but I pretty much have to do the same thing to her jacket now. But I mean,
Ah, yeah.
oh boy. That works great until it doesn't, when you leave it sit on your model too long.
What? Oh, the masking putty?
Yeah. It never stops like oozing and moving.
It's like the blob.
Yeah, seriously.
And it like seems to liquefy after a while, like, you know?
Oh yeah, it just goos and just runs everywhere. It's great if you use it for like 5 minutes, but if you forget, take it off. Oh,
Yeah, I remember what happened in that tank model you were doing.
oh gosh.
It just oozed all down the whole hull of the tank. It was
Oh,
ridiculous.
It's awful.
Yeah, that was
Panther.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a boo boo. It came out fine in the end, though.
Oh yeah.
Well, these are some very thin, delicate decals on this thing from China.
I just got to clean up a little bit of skin tones, but that's essentially where she's at now. Well, tilt it so you guys can actually see. Actually, her skin tones and her hips there.
Oh, look at that! Yeah.
Yeah,
That is looking nice.
I have more skin tones to do yet up in here on her sides, but it's coming together.
It's not a proper female X-Men character without some skin hanging out.
Of course. All right, boys.
All right,
Nice
Dave.
hanging out for a while.
Going out to do the grass.
Go mow some grass and watch some TV, and I'll finish this up tomorrow, hopefully.
All right.
So, oh, I do have her hands up. Her hands are almost done. I have to do her nails and whatnot yet, but it's pretty close. Anyway.
Is it your first time giving a model kid a manicure?
No, actually, Rogue had that, and she even had the white little tips on her fingernails.
Oh, French
French
tips,
nails.
eh?
Yep. All right.
That
Catch you
was
guys
too
later.
many men that understood what that meant. Okay.
All right, see ya.
Thanks,
That was
Dave.
too many men. Later, Dave.
That's because some of us have been married to someone named Christine.
No one excuse.
God damn it! The side view mirror broke off again.
Were you done the model?
Huh?
Were you all done the model?
I don't know. I wasn't even touching it. I don't think.
Because you're not supposed to put the mirrors on until you're all done the model.
Yeah, I'm not all done with the model yet, and I put the mirrors on way early, and that was a mistake.
Just
Which
can't have
happens
nice
quite
things.
frequently on my workbench. I need my magnifiers. I can't see anything. I got. My phone's gonna ring in like 3 minutes probably. She's like, "You coming up? You coming up to check on the chicken?" I'm like, "I don't know. Is it still clucking? It's done. If it's not, it's good. You're good. You're all set. You're all set. Don't worry about it." Time for some more zip kicker. Oh, I hate zip kicker. Oh, you stink. We've got more paint damage. I didn't realize. No. I'll have to touch that up. What the hell happened there? What in the actual...
So are you going to do an after-action report on that model, Ian, and just talk about how bad the mirrors are? The kit's good, but don't touch the mirrors.
Yeah, don't even breathe on those damn mirrors. You'll break them. Basically it. You've already written the report there, sir.
Isn't that always the case? You break something off, and then it breaks off about another 20 more times.
Yep, that's pretty common. I need a hobby knife for this. Just clean this up.
I was like the coaxial on my Abrams I was building there.
Oh yeah, you snapped that off a couple times?
Yeah, you could say a couple, yeah.
Eh.
Do we want to stay with the cameras looking like this?
No, hang on.
No, yeah, we should switch that. I got it, Todd.
Okay.
There we go. All right. Do some little touch-up paint while this decal is setting. The decals in the box where they're safe for me. Where's my paintbrushes? This way. I kind of like the magnifiers I have because I can flip the lenses up on them and get them out of the way without having to take them off. And the other ones I saw tonight, the lenses are not movable, so you gotta just take the damn things right off. There we go. A little bit of paint damage there. I snapped this together a little too soon after I put the clear coat on Friday. The paint was still a little soft. Just paint over that black CA glue. Oh, God, okay. Dishwasher's going. Well, washing machine.
So, Todd, how are you making out there?
Oh, terrible.
All of the electrics have failed. So
What?
Really?
Yep.
The doors are working the other night, buddy. What
Yep,
happened?
I know. I don't know. It's a good question.
Pinch a wire?
I don't know.
I mean,
Maybe.
Probably, right?
It's possible. Anything's possible.
Does everybody have a paper towel dispenser at their workbench?
I just have a roll of paper towel.
I was lucky enough to have a one mounted underneath the cabinet near where I keep my paint. It's quite handy. I will never not have a paper towel dispenser like within arm's reach. I got spoiled by this.
Welcome back, Blue Streak.
Hey, Mark. What, do you lose power? Or is just... Yeah, it was definitely thunder, not a dump truck. Here's a cute little model.
Can you zoom in a little bit
Yeah.
without knocking off the mirrors? No, actually, that looks really nice.
That's just base paint done on there and a flat clear. Wheels are just rubber black, and the rest of it's field blue XF50. First water slides on. That was tricky.
You are so quiet right now, Ian.
Me, I'm quiet.
Yeah.
I've been trying to lower my volume. Let me see here. Oh, how about that? Is that better?
That is much better.
There we go. Okay, I'll drop it down a little bit. Yeah, I was way too loud. I was rewatching a stream from one of the other nights, and I was way too loud. And what happened was I took all my microphone equipment to Wonderfest, and when I brought it home and plugged it back into the computer, everything reset on it for some reason. So I was like really loud. So I sounded like I really do in person, just super loud. But we don't want that for the live streams. I don't want to drown everybody out. Because what'll happen is people will lower their volume when I'm talking so that I don't blow their eardrums out. And then when someone else talks, they won't be able to hear them. And then I'll raise the volume back up. And a vicious cycle will ensue. You know? We don't want that.
I hear ya.
Yeah. Hey, Mark's back.
Hey, Mark.
Welcome back.
Yeah. No, it rained so freaking hard that the satellite went out.
Oh, you're on satellite. I forgot about that.
Like we could literally not see out our windows. It was raining that hard.
Yeah, that's an impressive amount of rain.
And now it's pretty much done. Sun's come back out.
Yeah. Sounds like Georgia or Florida. Like, it's just all of a sudden, it's just like, okay, it's going to be a massive downpour. Everything's going to suck. Let me zoom back out a little bit here.
And then it's done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty common. Pretty normal.
Okay, well. We'll stick with the ready color.
Are you serious?
Volume
This is
issues.
my-
Ugh.
This is my
Told you I
day.
heard thunder. Yeah.
It's my day. This is how my day works.
Yeah, Andrew. Oh. Especially when you have 4 people, all with differing computer and microphone setups. Getting everyone to like kind of a normalized volume is a little tricky.
Yeah, especially
Andrew,
using StreamYard and Restream.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's no
But
individual
Andrew, you're always
controllers, really.
Andrew's always the perfect volume. So are all the Canadians. I don't know. You're never too loud. You're never too quiet. We always hear you.
That's because we're soft-spoken.
Yes, soft-spoken. Yeah. That's what they call it.
We're quiet until we need to be loud.
Yes, exactly.
And if we get loud, you better be running.
There's a problem.
That's right.
We got a loud Canadian on our hands. Oh, man, duck and cover.
Yeah, we're bringing the fucking Cobra chickens.
Cobra chickens.
Yeah. That's another reason people don't attack us in Canada. We just released the geese. Done.
Oh, God. Yeah. That is the true Canadian Air Force. So it's damn geese.
Release the Cobra chickens. Release the Cobra chickens.
Okay. Okay, this decal's going a little bit better because I know what to expect.
We secretly send them down there every winter.
I know, you jackasses. They poop everywhere. Where I lived in the Bronx, where I grew up, so my brother went to a nursery school called Goose Bay Nursery School. And like literally, we were right near the Long Island Sound. And, you know, it was called Goose Bay. And there was a reason for that. But I called it Goose Shit Bay. Because it was just goose shit. Like, we had so much goose shit everywhere where we lived in the Bronx. It was like... And then when I moved to New Jersey, we lived on a lake. And they would have an egg addling committee. So this group of people, volunteers from our community, would go around our private lake. And the state couldn't do anything about it. It's a privately owned lake. And they would go around the lake and they would find all of the goose egg nests. And they would pick up the eggs and they would wipe them in vegetable oil. So that they wouldn't hatch. And after a few years of doing that, geese learned if you lay eggs on this lake, they won't hatch. So that's how we got rid of the geese. And they do it every year. If a goose shows up and starts a nest, they go to the nest when the goose is out and they wipe the eggs in vegetable oil. And what it does is it fills up the pores of the eggshell and doesn't allow the egg to properly, mature.
Right.
And it was,
what they're doing is causing abortions.
Yeah, it's goose abortion, but funny enough, they all voted Democrat, you know? They're all pro-choice and pro-life for the most part, and then they're like going around rubbing goose eggs in vegetable oil. I'm like, do you see the irony here, everyone? It was funny. But yeah, no, Well, they weren't killing a live animal, technically. You know, whatever. It is what it is. They didn't want the goose shit. Apparently, it was also there was so many geese at one point before I lived there. There was so many geese that it made the lake like almost toxic for normal fish to live in.
Yeah.
And it was like it was a problem. Yeah, too many geese. Control. Yeah, too many geese, no good. Now the swans. Oh my God! If the swans had a problem, those people, they love that the lake swans. We had a family of swans apparently, and if something happened to those swans, they would lose their minds.
Swans are just as bad as geese, though. They can be
freaking
mean. They're
vicious, but for some reason they love the swans. They hated the geese.
Because they're
very
pretty.
Particular. Yeah, I know. That's yeah. Sure, whatever. It's just another dirty flying bird. Another dirty flying water bird. But they love the swans.
Somebody sent me a freaking video. One of my buddies from Alberta sent me a video today of a freaking seagull. And the seagull caught and ate a freaking squirrel.
Whoa! Yeah, seagulls are crazy.
Mm-hmm. And yet they're a goddamn protected bird.
Not in New York.
At least here in Canada.
Yeah, New York. No, that seagull takes your fried shrimp. You're allowed to shoot it.
No. Here they're classified. Here they're classified the Queen's bird. Well, the goddamn Queen is dead, man. We should
Todd,
be able
did
to
you?
Now.
Oh, Todd fired up the Ferrari.
Yeah, sounds good. You got some electrical issues settled.
Yeah, Ferraris always need brand new batteries.
It's a hybrid too.
I didn't touch a damn thing and sound that started working. Go figure.
You know, it's with all these Italian and European hypercar hybrids is now that the hybrid systems are aging, they're finding out a replacement battery pack for like a McLaren or Ferrari is like $60,000, and they're just ripping all the electric hybrid crap out of them. It's there's businesses that specialize in dehybridifying your exotic supercar. Like, got a LaFerrari that don't LaFerrari as much anymore because of the battery? Yeah, we could just change it into a regular Ferrari. It'll be just fine. And what they do is they'll just hot rod it a little bit, you know, do a porting job on the heads and throw a hot cam in it, and maybe up the boost a little, and then like you got just as much power as before, just without the batteries. And they have to change, like, I think the transmission bell housing, because that's usually where the hybrid electric motor interfaces, and just make it a regular supercar. Because of McLaren.
Your crap and I'll stick with my Chevy.
I mean, I wouldn't mind owning like a Porsche 911 one of these days, you know, for, you know, weekend fun car. You know, a Target top. Take it out in the Georgia spring or autumn.
3,500 horsepower in a Chevy pickup truck would be a nice weekend fun car too.
Yeah, I have a fairly hot rodded pickup truck already. I don't need another hot rod at the moment, but and these decals are really pretty. I got to say, these I'm not the most highly skilled or experienced modeler in the world, but these decals are not great quality. They're very thin, very flimsy. Let's hope they settle down with the marks there.
Like 1,500 horse in my truck right now, and it's like,
what is that, a diesel?
No.
1,500 horsepower. What do you?
85 Chevy truck.
1,500 horsepower.
Yeah.
What the hell do you have under the hood?
A 60 over 454.
With turbos?
No, supercharger.
Okay. What kind of blower?
The YN671.
Holy God, is that intercooled at all?
No, but it needs to be.
Otherwise, you got to run race gas basically all the time, right?
Yeah, it keeps it cooler. But fine. Race
Methanol
gas,
injection
goddamn
or
cheap.
anything?
Nope. Basically tuned for pump gas.
Oh my God! At 1,500 horsepower?
Yep.
Holy God! What size rear tires are you running in that thing?
Well, it doesn't really like to keep 295 50-15s on it.
I mean, I only have 400 horsepower, 500 torque coming out of the back of the Lightning, and that's on 315s, and they break loose.
Yeah. No, I've got my strip tires. That's But
Jeez,
yeah,
that's a pure drag truck at this point.
It's getting there. Maybe once I hit 2,500.
How's the frame twist and rear passenger side dip when you launch that sucker?
There is none.
What?
It's a fully boxed frame. Fully
You got
boxed frame.
You got wheelie bars on
Fully
it?
boxed. No, fully boxed frame, 4-link suspension.
Jeez.
Should we try to see how much this actually works now?
How much a Ferrari works? Yeah, sure, why not? It'll be like any other Ferrari. Crank the key and see what explodes and catches on fire.
Right?
You all right?
So,
Put the
headlights.
Don't forget to put the battery tender on it.
Ferrari, the only part work model that might possibly catch on fire. Or the Lamborghinis.
The headlights work, which also turns on. I don't know how long this cable is. It's going to reach. But it also lights up taillights, which you can't really see very well.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, we see it a little bit.
And if you step on the brake, they get a little brighter. When
Yeah.
you push the brake button. The brake also sets off this light.
Oh, the third brake light. Nice.
Yep. The horn works.
Sounds like a Ferrari horn.
The engine starts.
That sounds a little rough.
Yeah.
It sounds like a tank.
That sounds like a diesel.
It sounds like a Centurion starting up almost. It's like... You sure it's not a British power pack in there?
Well, I didn't have the mic near it either, so just it is what it is.
Fair enough.
It does. Yeah, I don't care about the sound.
Oh, my phone's ringing, and I'm washing my hands.
The door does open.
Well, that's
Those
good.
are cool.
Door opens. Door closes.
Nice.
Move it. Go the other side. That door opens. And that door closes. That's it. That's everything. That's how it's all supposed to work.
Glad it works. Is it like a universal rule? Whenever you walk away from your cell phone, it's going to ring? I'm going to have to go upstairs.
Mine never
I
rings.
can't do anymore. My brain is fried.
Yeah, I'm getting there too.
My phone never rings.
Mine rings way too often. I'd prefer the other. I'd prefer my phone not ringing. Okay, I'll be right back. Are you guys going to be on here for another 10 minutes or so?
No, let's just end it.
All right.
I'm not. I don't know. Is anybody else? Everybody a stopping point, or do you want to wait for 10 minutes?
I don't
No,
care.
I'm at a stopping point.
No, let's get out of here.
All right.
Let's
just
wrap it
get
up. I
back
did a
on
Ferrari.
and don't leave.
Ian did a tank.
Not a tank. It's an
It's a tank.
armored personnel vehicle.
It's a tank. Ken
Sort
did a
of.
helicopter. Mark did. God, what are you doing? Dead eyes?
Dead eyes right now.
Ah, painful. Again with the dead eyes.
Night,
Dead
Gary.
eyes and chain plate.
Yeah, we're coming up on the 4-hour mark. And I'm starving, and I don't want to get hangry because I'm about to throw this thing through the wall.
Seagulls or dumpster ducks. That's a good one, Trent.
Too much stuff to do in the 12th pack.
Yeah, sounds like a knife stuck in the garbage disposal to the Ferrari engine, I guess. All right.
Yeah. All right, let's get out of here. Everybody wave. Links in the
Thank you, guys.
description. We'll see you
Have a
on
good one.
Wednesday for the other stream. You know, or build a falconer thing. So
Yes.
let's get out of here. Everybody wave.
Adios,
Bye.
everybody.
Yeah.
Later.
Later.